Sorry. It's a great start, honestly.
Sorry, guys.
Welcome back to the Asalean experiment. People have changed a little. We've lost one, we've gained one. And we're back.
Baby.
We are so back.
Thank you, back.
Who are you?
I am Arin, and I play Natura, and that's it, right? No fun.
I mean, you can do one if you want to.
I'd rather kill myself. I do them all the time. I can't do them anymore.
I don't think you do.
Real. I'm Becca, and I play Forsythia, the Blood Hunter Wizard, or the Blizzard.
Dairy Queen up in the boots.
Sponsored by.
Not sponsored.
Eventually,
I
we'll
pulled
get
out
your
a blizzard
signature
from somewhere we don't know. I'm just like,
take it back. It's the Blood Singer.
I like how Bloodsinger's so fucking metal, and then you have Blizzard.
You know they do like the thing with it where they flip it upside down?
Yeah.
I just want to fucking have Becca's chair like hung upside down from the ceiling and
Like
make
a
Becca
bat?
just do a full session upside down.
That sounds terrible.
I feel like that would incapacitate her.
Yeah, that's probably not
That
a
might
good
knock her
idea.
out, maybe kill her, I don't know.
That's so fucking metal.
I'm the
Blood's
Blood
rushing.
Hunter. I hold the blood in my hand, you know.
You found the blood.
I found it, guys. I was hunting for it all my life.
Howdy.
Cringe.
Hello! My name is Caine Harrison, and I'm playing Ryssus. The Hobbo Gobbo Bardo Rango.
Oh, I know. Okay. Hi, I'm Felix, and I'm playing Lino. There's just a little guy.
Little guy.
It's just a little
He's a
guy.
little guy.
We have a lot
He's a
of
little rogue goblin rogue. Divination wizard. Taste weed.
There we go. I play everybody else.
Boo.
Well,
Name
this is
all
fair.
of them.
Yeah.
Name all.
God.
Do it.
Go.
Anyway,
Anyway,
so last time, Becca, you dipped out a little early, but a lot of shit happened after you left.
It's okay.
There was some
I
pretty
remember
important shit that occurred.
name one.
I don't know.
Name one
you
woman.
trying to read the
One woman.
you trying to read the script on Rainia's back and then dying.
Oh yeah.
I didn't do anything. I did absolutely.
Gaslight, gatekeep, come.
But we're gonna roll it back real quick because while all that shit's happening up on the deck, the first person that's going to hear anything is going to be Lino waking up in a barrel on the below deck part of this ship, hearing the barrel next to them open.
Oh.
Huh?
I'm still in the barrel.
You are
correct?
still in the barrel.
Okay, I'm busting out of the barrel. But like stealthily, because
Okay, roll me a stealth
I'm
check.
so small.
Roll me a stealth check.
Oh god, this is my first roll.
You can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
You said plus what? Wait, what are we doing? Sorry.
Stealth check.
Stealth check. Oh, fuck yeah. That's a 22.
Okay, so you open up just in time to watch this figure in all black wielding some kind of dagger. Oh, wait a minute. Roll me a wisdom saving throw. You've seen the dagger before.
Oh, okay.
Dagger. I hardly know her.
Stop it.
15? Yeah, 15.
Okay, so you do not freak out
Yeah.
as you see the dagger that was used in the fanatical beginning, the one that was used to cut down all those people in the forest.
Dun dun dun.
Just gonna shut the lid to the barrel.
It's not my business. I think I'm just gonna, like, watch and see what's
So
unfolding.
just
I'm-
two eyes peeking
yes,
out. Okay.
Yeah. Very stealthily.
So
obviously.
we'll switch perspectives real quick because Forsythia decided to head below deck pretty early. Gonna go to bed.
Yeah.
So as you are preparing like your own little area, you've kind of like set up. Would Forsythia try and set up a cot, or would you try and set up like a hammock between some of the?
Man, that's such an arbitrary question. Sorry.
You can get in this
Alright.
barrel with me if you want.
Fuck me.
No, sorry, Gary. It's just like, I don't know how to answer that.
I was just trying to figure out a little bit about the character.
You're right. I guess I never thought about I'm terrible at this game.
You're doing great.
Let's do a hammock.
All right. So you're setting up a hammock between things and everything, and all of a sudden you, what is your passive perception?
What an arbitrary question. Sorry, I'm gonna stop being a bully.
No, continue.
Passive perception?
It's your ability.
Yes.
11.
Okay. So you do not hear this, but you, Lino, keep watching this person slowly open up the door to the room, this storage room that all these barrels are in, and then start kind of like walking their way across the below deck portion. At this point, I'll have you make a perception check, Forsythia, because
If I borrow a die, that works for the other.
Which one will not make me want? The blue ones look nice.
They don't feel nice when they roll.
No, the light blue ones.
kidding.
The light blue ones look really nice.
I
They look
trust
friendly.
you.
The opal ones?
You should.
Yeah, the opal
Wait,
ones.
I need to do a test roll.
Yeah, just do a test roll.
Yeah, test roll. Can we get a test roll?
I will allow a test roll.
I'm gonna roll a bunch of
Do you need a lid?
Yeah.
The lid.
Let me
The
see
lid.
which one.
The lid.
The lid.
The lid.
We got that one too.
Hold on.
Claw.
We got that one too.
This is devolving so quickly.
Which one had a nat 1? Okay, the asexual one. Wait, is that
That's non-binary.
non-binary? Sorry, I need to learn my flags.
It's the same flag except non-binary has yellow.
Okay, cool.
I think.
Yes,
Would it
correct.
pray?
You're correct.
That one's a 3. We're doing battle
Yeah.
of the
Purple and white.
Love this.
This is fun. Look at your hat.
This is an elimination round.
Howdy.
Who worked them? Yeah, I think this is the one.
All right, roll a perception check.
I mean, I thought you already did.
No, I didn't.
No, there was like
None of these
there was a
7
whole
other rolls.
playoffs between
Yeah,
the
that's
dice
not
rolls.
fair.
Fair,
Okay.
fair.
I thought that was a 1. I was like, after all of that. It's an 8.
It's an 8.
Total?
Yes.
All right. So,
The opal ones.
you notice nothing as you are just setting up your bed area. You continue to watch Lino as this person
Yes.
makes their way towards the steps. You can see that there's a person setting up their bedding, and this person is like kind of doing like the walk behind them, like as like the back is facing them. At this point, this is when the thunderclap that you all heard off in the distance came through, and that sparks you to turn around, wanting to perhaps head back up to the top deck, see if they need any help. At this point, you see this person wielding the dagger that you hate.
Okay, cool.
So it's not cash money?
I need a wisdom saving throw from you.
You could do it, you could do it, you could do it.
And then one more perception check just to get a general gist of what this person is carrying.
Do you know what this person is
Can I
carrying?
also roll perception?
Yeah, that's fine.
18.
You would have seen this earlier, so yeah.
Just to like see what's going on.
18? That's the wisdom saving. Okay, so you're fine. You're not having a panic attack or anything.
I am.
And then roll me a perception check.
I missed
Another one.
Yours was 15?
Another one.
Okay.
Another one.
Another one. We're just really perceiving or not.
5.
Yeah, and we're not.
No. You may not be having a panic attack, but you saw that dagger and that's all you're
He
seeing.
said, I'm going to bed.
No!
Me and my barrel seeing everything, and you right there just being like, I don't know what's going on. Man.
So I don't see shit.
I do not see it. I see.
I see nothing.
So you notice as this person was walking behind them, they were pulling out a small scroll.
Wait, so
They gotta work fast.
So why did I roll both of those? If
So the first one was to see if you noticed them walking behind you.
okay.
The second one was to look at what they were carrying on them, see if you saw the scroll.
Okay. So
How-
have I seen them enough to react to the fact that
So you see them, and then they are gone. In the blink of an eye. Up top deck,
Howdy.
as you guys are standing there, you see the flash of lightning, the thunder in the distance, and then you hear a gasp. And you turn around to see Lucian one hand clasped over their mouth, the dagger up to their throat, as this person is behind them. What?
Command.
Go for it.
Well, you roll a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. Oh. DC 16.
17.
Damn. Bill.
Can I get out of the barrel?
It's actually a really shitty roll. I rolled an 8.
Oh my god.
Can you get out of the barrel? Yes, you can.
Can I like sneak up and investigate? Because I've never been out of this barrel.
Okay,
correct?
so as you're doing that, what are you doing? You blinked and the person was gone.
I mean, I would have immediately run upstairs to tell.
Okay, so you turn, run upstairs. You watch this person run upstairs, and are you just basically following?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Lino see, Lino do. If we're running, we're running. Yeah.
So you start running up behind them. Roll me another stealth check just to make sure that Forsythia doesn't hear a second set of footsteps following them up the stairs.
Oh, we're on a fucking hill over here.
Yeah.
It's a 19 or 21.
21. Okay, yeah.
21,
So
11,
you're focused on getting upstairs. So you're that's yeah.
21.
Okay.
It's like
So
I would put your.
at this point, wow, my brain just went blank on a name that I need.
I think that means they die, right? If you forget the character.
That's what I heard.
What the
I
fuck is
won't
wrong
hesitate,
with me?
bitch.
Well,
Rebecca, no.
Rebecca.
Rebecca.
Rebecca. Literally, Rebecca.
I won't hesitate, bitch. I fucking love
God damn
I'm
it.
just here to be a
God
meme.
damn
I
it.
love it. I love it. We appreciate it.
What do you meme?
God damn it.
What was that noise?
I don't know.
Wow.
That was me.
Did you also do it? It sounded like there were two.
It echoed a little bit.
Yeah.
I said,
Dude, I had such
There we go.
I had such a good word for that. I'm so mad.
What were you gonna say?
Jettison. That means to like basically throw the knife off the ship.
Oh.
Okay.
Also a good word.
So sorry.
But jettison means it has to leave
Cannot
the area. Yeet, like,
believe
you could
that I
just throw
forgot
it
this name.
instead, and that would really suck.
So this person holding Lucian,
Jettison.
no,
Fuck.
bye, and then just jumps off.
What? No, fuck. I didn't get just reactive.
I did not prepare as such.
Featherfall.
Are you going right?
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna run off.
Run to the edge.
With me and Natura
Yeah.
will jump off. Not jump off.
Oh,
Jump
I was like, wait, you
run
just-
over.
no, no, no.
us.
That's all you. That
got
is
it,
all
got it,
you. I'll be watching.
She'll look over the edge. Yeah,
from a
it's like,
distance.
Nothing.
we don't see anything.
Gone.
Gone forever, Hernandez. My best friend.
Who the fuck is that?
He's my best friend. I miss him a lot. Oh,
Cannon. Cannon. That is
that
cannon.
man was a patriot. I'll tell you what.
Man was a patriot.
This is why I'm saying
That's the
this to you.
stupidest shit.
All right.
What happened? What would make him just disappear like that?
A spell. Magic of some
How do
sort.
we get him back?
Conjure. Are we anchored? Or are we still?
You guys are still sailing forward, currently head on towards a storm.
Towards the storm. That's a problem.
I know I just got here, but that's a choice.
Yeah, you
Hey. I know you.
you peek above deck, see a friend, see them looking over the edge, and you look forward, you just see dark clouds.
I think I just go to the wheel. And I'm just like, no. No.
Clem.
Okay, first of all, huh?
Clem.
Who's our captain?
You don't have one.
It's me now.
That was another campaign.
Wrong campaign.
I am the captain now.
I was.
Forsythia, what do you do for? I should go back to that first. You were the first one to get to the top deck before Lino. You see the dark clouds ahead of the ship. You see Natura and Ryssus looking over the edge, and Lucian is nowhere to be seen.
well, didn't really get a chance to do anything. I don't know. I'm just gonna stay near.
So you're standing there, and all of a sudden you just basically get bumped into as this other person just runs up and walks into your leg.
Oh. Oh. What the fuck?
Yes! What the fuck? That's the perfect response.
How tall is Lino?
4'3". 4'3".
Tiny.
I was in a barrel. No, I'm not in a barrel. My head really hurts and I don't know what's going on.
Oh my god.
Who the fuck are you?
Did you see that thing go upstairs?
Yeah, that's why I followed you. I got scared.
Oh my god, it's gone already. What the fuck?
I think I would turn and see the only person that I know
Yeah.
on the.
Oh, howdy!
Oh, so
Well, you lose one, you gain one. When one door closes...
I take it
Who are
enough
you?
threat.
no, that's my friend. That's,
no.
This is
Oh.
everyone.
Right.
Can I introduce, or do you want
Yeah.
to? This is Lino.
Where's Lucian?
Well,
That's
he,
fine. Fuck me.
Bow.
Chef.
Someone kidnapped him. He jumped off the ship
Yeah,
and
dude just
disappeared.
jumped off the side.
So wait, to be fair, if he did, he could have just murked Lucian on off rip.
To
Could
be
have just.
fair, the very clearly bad guy.
All right, I missed you, Lino.
But who took him?
Wait, I mean, we all saw the blade, right?
I also saw a scroll.
Yes,
God,
you all
we
saw
all
the
saw the
blade.
blade.
Yes.
We know, who,
Which hasn't changed, right?
and we all we know what that blade is capable of, and the history behind that, and the history we're dealing with. So we cannot fix that right now. We can figure out that problem. The next problem points at the dark clouds.
Oh, yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem.
I think we should turn.
I am now wet. I'm now very wet.
So yeah, it's about this point that the rain starts.
Perhaps
glad-
we should turn the ship around.
Can't confirm he's wet.
Natura's gonna run to the wheel.
Have you piloted a skyship before?
I did it last time, did I not?
I believe you did.
Yeah, bitch, I did.
Pilot and, in terms
She's
of...
gonna run to the wheel, interrupting your ass.
Where?
She's gonna turn the ship around as fast as she can.
I don't
Okay,
turn-
roll me an intelligence check.
I am going...
No, with that
I
intelligence.
don't let her... I'm not going to let her
forgot
get
to give you
there.
those back.
I'm not going to let her get
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm gonna say, if you turn the ship, our sails will go up and we'll die. You can't just 180 a ship. We will flip it.
We could
We have to keep going forward.
into the storm. The problem that we have.
Yes, well,
Our
we can-
options aren't 180 or go straight into the storm. We can like turn it a little and go.
regardless, any crosswind is gonna bring us over. We have to keep going. He's gonna use this. He's not gonna physically stop you, but he's gonna be yelling at you while you're at the wheel. So you get to decide.
I cast sleep.
Oh,
Dude, I'll let you crit on it.
I'm kidding, because I don't want to die. I just got here. You're the only person I know.
I've been waiting for
Just
someone
knocks
to
him
do
the
that.
fuck out.
Hey, no. If you go 90, then it creates a crosswind. You
Do I
can't
do
pass
it?
that. It's so funny. You can do that.
The thing is like, I don't know anybody else. I don't want to die.
Nice.
I literally just crawled out of a barrel.
That's fair.
Ryssus, what's your idea? What do we do?
Like I said, keep going straight forward, batten down the hatches, let the hover mechanism do its work.
I might go back to my barrel.
Try and lower ourselves while we can anchor ourselves.
Just like go back.
We should just batten
Spy.
down, get ready, just like the old sailors used to do on the ocean.
Fine. So let's batten down the hatches.
Guaranteed.
So, what are you guys doing?
Batting down the hatches, apparently. Preparing for.
You don't have to.
So what? Okay, there are actions available to you. What are you doing?
No, I
I don't know these words.
that's,
I've never been on a ship in my life.
No, I haven't either.
here you go.
Oh, goody.
Since you took the captain's spot that I had.
No. Wait.
I also don't understand that shit. So you're being rather hostile.
Yeah, Caine.
You know, I'm sorry. You're being rather hostile.
No, well, it's I was.
Are these our friends?
I don't know. Work friends.
He's a friend from work.
Look, I'm gonna tell you what.
What's what?
I have. You know what?
I know.
All right. Well, I was captain in the ship, and then you turned it over. So now I feel like I need to abide by the stronger party, because she will beat my ass.
I don't want to watch that.
Also, Ms. Lita.
Hello.
Hi.
What are you doing?
I'm here.
Okay, just helping out.
That emoji that's just standing there.
I'm the standing girl emoji, and I don't understand that piece of paper, so I don't really.
I saw the word curl and unfurl and then something else, and I was like, I'm out.
You got it.
Are you gonna give it to Are you gonna give this?
Yeah, she'll be angry about it, but just fine. Take it.
Well, I don't have fire things. I can do
At
that.
this point, Rainy is like hanging from a rope like halfway at the mast going, what are we doing?
Furling the sails and we're setting anchor.
Okay. And she just throws herself up towards the top of the sails.
Oh, that's an tourist kid. Ish.
What?
Adult child.
Let's board the enemy vessel. That's one of the options.
I think you're in the
Okay.
enemy vessel right
So
now.
I need you guys to roll me a. Let me find the right thing
You
again.
guys.
For the furling the sails.
Oh, we have to. Yeah, what are we rolling?
I gotta find it again. I'm so sorry.
Forsythia, you help us.
I don't know it.
Why just yelled furl the sails?
Sure. So we roll, I think.
He's gonna tell us what
Yeah.
to do, but Ryssus was just, as soon as the turns, like, fine, do it. Ryssus is like, alright, furl the sails, we're setting anchor, we're gonna weather the storm.
I think while they're doing that, Lina's gonna go explore and find snacks, because I've been in the barrel for a very long time.
All right, roll me a strength check. The people who are furling the sails.
I'm too little.
Motherfucker.
I'm too little.
Hey, you wanna see?
19!
You wanna know the dumb
Get out
stats?
of Got him, go.
My strength is +0. I'm 4'3". I'm not helping.
Only +1. I thought it'd be more than that.
I'm gonna give Bardic Inspiration to,
I can help
Forsythia.
if you think it would be helpful.
Well, I mean,
Let's just see how we do.
if you are helping or looking for snacks, it's up to you.
I rolled an 18. I'll help.
I'm gonna give
Hell yeah.
Bardic Inspiration to Forsythia. I'm talking about rain! Weather the rain!
Okay.
I found a guitar. I'm just
So
strumming.
you've got 18,
I start strumming these two.
19,
14.
14. Okay. 14, 19,
19 minus 1 for an 18.
18.
Fuck.
I'm a
19
bitch.
over here.
Yeah, I knew that. What's yours? 18.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, you guys definitely passed that.
We are weathering the storm, bitch.
So yeah,
We
you
are
guys
the
get
storm. We are the
Rainia.
storm.
Nothing to bond us like having to do.
Yeah, Rainia is gonna
Honestly.
take some damage because Rainia is gonna lose her grip on the fucking sails.
She's a grown
She got a 6 on her check.
Oh
She's a grown ass adult.
Nice adult.
Rainia takes 14 bludgeoning damage as she falls.
no! No! Can I try and catch her? Oh wait, I'm from furling the sails. Shit.
Yeah, you're
I
working
can't
on the
help.
sails at this
Fuck.
point. So yeah, Rainia's she's got 51 HP. She's
Oh,
okay.
She's fine.
Are you alright back there?
It's just thumbs up in the air.
Oh boy, I thought we were
Okay, so you guys are now you're trying to lower out of the sky to try and get.
Yeah.
Fall right out.
All right. So you guys kind of start to who's angling it down? Who's working the wheel? Which really, it's not a wheel. It's a shit ton of levers.
What kind of test would this be?
Yeah, no.
Intelligence.
Not me. Not fucking me, dog.
I should have
I have a +6 intelligence.
It'll be here.
I have a +3 to intelligence.
You're getting snacks though.
0. I did decide to help.
Oh,
So,
okay.
so the thing is, because we've talked about, I've actually sailed vehicles like this.
You know your proficiency mod.
Okay. See you, Zach. 19, ha! You have to surprise the dice, just like muscles. Just, so 19 plus 3.
All right. So
22.
yeah, you start to pitch down. The sails are now completely furled, so they're not gonna get destroyed. Mast is definitely bending at the top a little bit.
Yikes.
But so far, so good. You're starting to come down. As you start to go down, you actually realize that you guys are in between the cloud layers. So you start to pitch down, and you realize that you're going to go through a cloud.
Shit. I don't like that.
Who do I want to make this come down to?
Me.
Okay. Roll a d20.
For what? I
Oh,
love
yeah.
this. Okay, great. It's an 8. So it was almost a 20.
It's an even number.
It's not below 5.
Shit.
So there isn't a giant flash of lightning throughout this cloud as you go through it.
That was bad.
No, that would have been fine. I'm resistant to lightning.
The ship's not.
I was like, wait.
It's not a lot of health. Come on.
It's wood.
That's
It's
just,
wet wood. Fuck you. Continue. Keep going. Go, God.
Wet.
Oh god.
Alright. So you guys come out from below the clouds. You can immediately see that this is
Or do you not feel
Or do you not feel bonita?
that's fucking funny. Alright,
I feel bonita.
Wonderful, because you look phony.
so as you guys get below this cloud, you can see that this is probably the only two people that would have seen a storm this bad are Forsythia and Natura. You guys have been out in the wilds long enough. You've seen how bad some of the storms get away from the center of the continent. When you get outwards of there, basically the weather that comes from the ocean is a lot worse than the weather that gets towards the center. Estersea is pretty moderate, doesn't have a lot of crazy weather. You start getting closer and closer to the coastline, weather starts getting crazier. This is probably the furthest inland you guys have seen this kind of storm ever. And it is wreaking havoc right now on the landscape. Both of you can probably tell that you may not need to ground this thing, but you need to get low. Because otherwise there's a chance that a gust is going to just flip this thing over.
Alright, this storm is pretty bad. We need to get lower.
There's no plan. I'm trying to do that.
At this point, the levers are starting to fight against you. You can feel that the wind is trying to push this thing back up.
Hey. Calm down.
Roll me a nature check.
I can't persuade it.
Persuade it.
No, you can't persuade knowing whether an updraft is around or not.
I can
I
persuade
think when
the
you
draft.
said we need to go lower, Lino interpreted that as just like crouching really, really low.
Bright idea, but we need the whole ship to get lower.
At this point, Rainey has like finally pulled herself up off the deck and is like, ow!
Oh, the 19, buddy.
19.
Oh.
What's the check? What's the check?
Reroll it. Fell off the table.
I kept him honest though, I didn't let it flip.
19.
What the fuck?
Look at it. Read it on the
You can recognize that,
I can't read.
no, a little bit higher. You're not close enough to the lens for it to.
Throw it.
Imagine that, audience. But in
bigger dice.
giant, all of it's blue.
Bigger boot. Well, all of it's blue.
Alright, so yeah. You can recognize really quickly that you're in the middle of an updraft.
Oh shit.
What's up, dog?
It's right next to Up Dog. We gotta go.
What is up, dog? What is that? I've never heard.
What's up with you?
I don't understand.
the urge to cast sleep.
You're in man.
Just at the wheel.
Just honk.
And I decided to just move him over. I was like, shoot me.
Throw overboard.
So yeah, you guys continue to go down. Go ahead now and roll me an intelligence check. You can still add your proficiency modifier. This is to guide the ship out of this updraft.
That is a natural 20. Thank God.
Fucking
+3. Eat a dick.
Eat it.
God.
so yeah, you successfully pilot out of this updraft.
Yep. Right next to Up Dog. I'm so.
And continue to head downward.
I almost want to have Natura just looking up. Where is this up
Okay.
that you're talking about? So I don't understand.
Forsythia, roll me a
Just
d20.
snack.
You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Eggs, bacon,
Got it.
grits.
Sausage.
2.
Got it. Oh.
Woof. Okay, I lowered
You
it.
know I have bad luck.
That's why I picked you. I wanted to see if it happened. It didn't because I lowered it down to only being a natural 1 because you guys were out of the cloud. So a lightning bolt goes down right probably 15 feet off the side of the ship.
Everyone's hair is just like
Yeah,
standing up.
everybody's like a little bit fucked up.
Did I find snacks?
Roll investigation.
I was gonna say, can I roll for
Yes. Jesus.
Okay.
That's my rogue.
13.
You found some snacks in Forsythia's bag, which Forsythia had already set down next to her hammock because she's getting ready to go to bed.
Do I want to sneak these or do I want to ask you? I think I'm gonna sneak some snacks out of her bag.
Forsythia, what kind of snacks would you have in your bag?
Probably some pretty unpalatable jerky.
Oh, I haven't eaten in so long, I don't care.
Like you were used to prison food.
Yes,
like this
and
is
then I
great.
snuck out and I've been in a barrel for 12 hours.
Should I slide a bandit?
No, nobody's watching.
Great.
You're
betting
below
on the
deck.
hatches.
Everybody else is trying to fucking save this ship. You're stealing snacks.
Listen. I hit my head so hard. I don't know what's going on. I don't know these people. I don't know what's
But-
in this guy.
I will
I
say
do know I'm hungry.
that you guys eventually get the ship down to a spot where you're not in immediate danger anymore.
Be motherfucking Hall. This rodeo clown has conquered another mole. Or whatever the
You guys
equivalent
lower
is
the
in this
anchor,
world.
which is really just like a giant rock counterweight.
I think
Dwayne?
this is when I emerge from below deck. I'm like, good job, everyone.
And now is your guys' to do with if you want to go to sleep, if you want to talk anymore.
Where are we?
Where are we, God?
Did you just say the ship?
You guys
No,
at
no.
this point
I should have, but no.
Is that like a nature?
Are probably, I would say, because I think I said it would take you guys 2.5 days, correct, to get to Alomond?
Sure, I'll take
Remember
that.
the Alomond?
I think you guys are probably about right here in this square. You're probably 50 to 100 miles to the southwest of Arin Ellis.
Yeah, I think I would look at
A
you.
day's
and-
travel?
you will pass over Arin Ellis in the early part of the day tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I would look at you and be like, where are we? Because I've been asleep for so long.
Would I know that?
Roll me a
Nature?
nature, yeah.
But I know that.
You can roll me a nature check.
But I assume you all got onto the ship willingly. I snuck on here to escape. So I escaped from what?
It's at this point after you hear the
Lino
voice.
is
Roll me a
snitch.
history check as well, Natura.
Lino's not
I got an
snitch.
18 on my nature.
All right, 18 on your nature. You know where you are.
Ooh, that's
No.
a
I think
natural one in history.
We're,
Okay, nope, you don't remember.
I know nothing.
Forsythia, you also can throw me a history
I know
check because you were
where
there
we
pretty
are.
early.
But not anything about
Oh, I don't think I should have
I
let
think when you
anybody else
asked
think it should have
me
just been
what
you.
I was running from, I just shut down. And when I don't know how to answer things, I just don't say anything because I don't.
Okay, natural. Just cock her
22.
head, but she
You
won't ask
recognize,
me
as you're listening to Lino speak, that you recognize this as maybe being the person that was screaming at the police and being dragged away at the start of the State of the Kingdom address.
Forsythia slowly, side-eyes Lino and then turns to face. I think I recognize you.
No, you don't.
What are you eating?
for our audio listeners, Lino put their hands down slowly.
And just turns.
Continue. I'm just gonna go get a drink.
So, what were you doing on the ship?
Escaping.
From...
I just look at you. I think I just.
Lino has a rough history with the guards in Asalean.
I can't say that I care much for the government, but...
That's where Lino's at, right?
Okay. Yeah.
I think when you started talking, I just backed up a little and kind of went behind you. I was just like, I don't like being perceived.
So,
It's
at all. Just out of sheer curiosity, why did you get arrested?
I look at you again. I'm just like, this is my worst nightmare.
Arson.
Which time?
Arson.
Arson.
That
That Okay.
To remind you, you lit fire to your
Oh, I know
seat.
why.
Okay.
I
was
just
making
don't
sure.
like being perceived.
All right.
I'm just like, this is my worst nightmare. That's why, I think that's why I stopped growing. It was because I was just like, if I'm bigger, they'll see me.
That's what I'm gonna need to.
And I was just like, I have to stop.
That's what
So I
you get
just,
to
I willed it. I used my divine power to make myself stay tiny.
Lino's not too big on conversation with people they haven't.
Understandable. Well, tell Lena that they might be having some stomach aches later.
Lino, you might be having some stomach. Oh, you heard that. They heard that.
Okay.
Yeah, tell them I can hear.
They can hear. They just can't talk. They
I
don't-
can talk.
They can talk.
I'm just
They
gonna
don't-
leave. I think I just go. I'm just like, this is literally the worst day of my life, and I've been to prison.
And Ryssus, whenever Lino leaves, goes, all right, the rundown.
Give him the TLDR.
Yeah, exactly. They're not he's not a huge fan of being perceived. He's used to sneaking in the shadows and much.
That's quite alright, but can we talk about what happened to Lucien?
Yeah. Still processing. Dude with a really wicked looking dagger. Which we're all familiar with, I assume.
Yes, you all saw it. It was that.
I'm looking at recognition on Forsythia's face. If Forsythia recognizes the blade.
Forsythia doesn't say anything.
You can roll an inside check, and if you
roll
want,
me a deception.
I think I've like,
you can. If you don't want him to know, deception. If you do want him to know, persuasion. You don't need to tell me which. Just roll it and then tell me the total.
can I roll an inside check? Because I think I didn't leave. I just
Are you peeking?
turned away.
Oh, I thought you were like peeking through the doorway.
No, I think I probably just like went and found a shadow and stood in it.
Either one would have been 17.
24. 19%.
So he would know that you do recognize that blade.
I'm reading your body language.
So you see a hint of discomfort.
Okay. Recognition.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Probably also discomfort.
But yeah. He's more curious about recognition than anything else, because everyone should be uncomfortable with this losing a person that they've started to grow and attach to. So in his brain, he's like, okay, I just need to make sure, is there any recognition? So he kind of like just glazes by that as he goes, well, it was a pretty wicked blade that the guy was holding, who was holding Lucien. Good news, I've held a few hostages before. Whenever you hold a hostage, it's because you don't want people to kill you, or you're trying to get them somewhere else. I don't think Lucien's gone. I think Lucien is dispersed at the moment, but I don't think they would just go and kill Lucien. Not when Lucien knows so much about us.
Yeah.
Why would you get rid of the one thing that, your informant? Why would you get rid of that? So, my working hypothesis is that they captured Lucien to get the lowdown on what the fuck's up with us, and then whenever Lucien outgrows their usefulness, as Ryssus puts a thumb across the neck.
And I pipe up from the shadow. They're gonna kill him!
Possibly. It could be, it depends. We don't know their intentions. We just know one bitch is batshit crazy, and everyone's listening to her because of her position. And this person wielding that blade.
Mm-hmm.
Can I take the assumption that it is a manifestation of the blade?
Okay, roll me.
Because
We're gonna do a retroactive perception check on this person.
Okay. 15 plus 7, 22.
This was a real person. This was an actual.
And so, but that blade specifically.
It was the same blade that Faerith had. So, by some means, either it was given to this person or this person stole it from Faerith.
Yeah. So, take 2. So, as you see Ryssus starts to like think about it, goes, alright, a few options. We murked Faerith, right? Like we took her down and then something came over her, right? So, few possible options. Someone stole it from Faerith. Very, very low possibility, but still a thing. Faerith gave it to someone, she's a crazy bitch, makes no sense to give to someone, or one of those manifestations, or the blade itself is choosing a new person. Lucian might get lost to the blade.
I think Lucian might be the one to wield it next.
I mean, I don't know why. Why would someone with that blade try and just capture?
Well, you said it yourself. Information.
Uh-huh. But when you're that powerful and you can just tell, why wouldn't you just take us off? You know what I mean?
Efforts.
I mean, it does make sense that they would want Lucian to wield the blade. Lucian had all that connection to death magic. Blade seems to be all about death.
And one of those people. Right?
Do I know that?
Lucian said they saw someone familiar, right? Or am I crazy?
I don't know that Lucian ever said it out loud.
Okay, cool. Then never mind. Well, I mean, that makes sense. Magic and all. That really suck. Kind of liked him. He's kind of...
Have some respect.
I do.
He's not dead, we don't think.
I don't think he was running a fever when he.
Regardless, why are we bursting over someone while they're in mortal danger?
First of all, it was not the first thing. I spouted off an entire multiple theories.
I said bursting.
I ain't thirsty.
You
I'm
very
Look at the
thirsty.
rain.
You want some water?
No, I got rain.
Get this man some water.
I got rain.
I just like
Pay for the money.
go to a little puddle and like splash you. Oh,
Thank you. Thank you.
I think this would be when Lino would have so many questions. Like, what are you guys doing here? Like, what?
Go ahead and have.
Can we take this below deck? I'm fucking soaked.
You don't like the rain?
I don't like standing in it all day long.
What? Damn it. Should have done that one. He writes down lyrics. Fuck.
Sorry, I'm doing,
Continue your
doing
conversation.
your bar jump for
That's
you.
fine.
Do you like it? It itches!
It itches.
After a certain point of rain, it itches.
No, I like the rain.
Under your skin. I do it.
I start writing them down for you. That was a good one.
That's why I
But I suppose we can go down and can try.
So, everybody heads below deck.
Do you head below deck? Forsythia strikes me as a person who would just like lay down.
Whatever. I thought about it because I've been in
I
that
just want the
barrel
rain
for
to
so
wash
long,
me
I just don't want to
away.
be down there
I'm so
anymore.
rocking.
Yeah,
You're so quirky. You're so quirky and unique.
So rocking. Forsythia's not quirky, she's just a bitch.
Those things can coexist. Those things can
her.
coexist.
Yes.
I don't know, I think Lino's the quirky one here.
Yeah, it's totally Lino.
Don't look at
The
me.
only person it could be.
Lino's hanging out in
You're
a
the
barrel and
quirky.
stealing snacks, so I might have quirked up one here.
Why am I the quirked up?
Why am I quirked out? So I was gonna
Sponsored
be
by-
down. I started making some popcorn. Put some kernels and some.
You're gonna light a fire?
You have this stuff?
What is your
No.
what?
You don't keep a stock with things that you can just pop?
What?
I empty my pockets and I show nothing but corn kernels as I put them all on a pot to heat.
Well, they're special to you for some reason.
I'm good at what I do, just watch. Anybody got butter?
She's just gonna get really close, sit on her knees like this, and she's gonna just.
Don't sit
Focus.
don't sit too close. You'll get
You
jump
said to
scared.
watch.
You'll get jump scared. Don't worry about it. Pop.
She's. Oh my god, do it again.
Oh, here's gonna. I'm making popcorn. Fuck you.
I think I would like reach into your pockets if there's any more.
Popcorn. God.
He actually has even more.
Are you preparing to like have an army of birds or something?
Well, yeah. Don't you?
Brainia is slowly but surely tying up her own hand.
I like birds, so I pocket some of the
I like birds.
I like birds.
Forsythia comes up to Lino and offers the rest of the jerky. I may have been a bit abrasive. I know how I can be. I also know what it's like to be hungry.
I think I would like reach out a little bit and then like look at you.
You like take it really quickly and say, "Thank you." She just
And then like
nods.
scoot away.
I don't have anything to offer, but you're most welcome here.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Oh my god.
I think
Poor Lino.
Lino is so overwhelmed because like he doesn't talk to people ever. He has literally existed within the walls of other people's houses for years, and they didn't know that he was there.
You don't talk about Lino.
And so I think Lino would go back into the barrel
Fair.
and just like not close the lid, just like curl up with the little jerky and just like lay there.
So after I
Rainier like leans in the storage room doors like, is that where you were?
we don't talk about Lino.
Just eat it.
Do you want a hammock?
I think
Don't direct questions directly, please. Talk to me.
Speak to my person.
I will talk to Lino.
Does Lino want a hammock?
Hold up. I finished my popcorn. I go over. Hey Lino, you want a hammock? I feel like
Put it in the corner.
yeah.
Okay.
Only if it's in the corner. Deal?
Okay.
Damn good deal. I take
I
that
think
deal.
I like stick my arms out of the barrel and then like wheel myself over to the corner. Like I roll myself. and then I keep
You watch Rainier really struggle with this one. I don't know why, but Rainier really is struggling to get this one up. It takes a lot longer.
just like I lean my head out of the barrel and watch. And then every time she like looks at me, I like go back in.
It's like those little garden eels in the fucking ocean. I love that.
Alright, so yeah.
Just as reclusive as they are.
Now that we're not pelleted by rain.
I will say also, just not for anything bad happening, but everybody roll me a Constitution saving throw real quick. This won't be anything serious, but
Ew, that's bad.
I've never felt better.
it's a great one for. Is that a natural one?
Constitution saving throws or something else?
Only when it's concentration, so
Oh,
that-
So that's 22 for Rainier, so she's fine.
rolled a net 16.
16.
My first nap one.
Okay, so
He said
Natura,
nothing bad happened, so I don't think I'm gonna
Natura and Lino both just, we don't have trains in this world, but this entire boat is rocking back and forth in the wind. So both of you guys just get basically car sick. You just are really not feeling great.
The barrel is now a puke barrel. I just vomit into it.
I gotta go, and she's gonna run up, out into the rain and just throw up over the side.
Yeah, that's it. Sorry about the barrel.
Oh, it's quite.
And then I'm so small, but I take my time to like drag it toward the stairs and then go up the stairs and I take the barrel all the way to the edge and then like dump it over, but I accidentally drop the barrel.
Yeah, the barrel's gone. You guys hear as it like hits the side of the boat as it falls.
It's getting more and more
Just like,
sad.
you know how like every Midwest
The
family
walk of
has
shame
the-
back down the stairs
Yeah.
without the barrel.
I don't think I go back down there. I just sit in the rain. I can't ever face these people again.
Rocky.
You know that like every Midwest home has that popcorn bowl that also serves as like
Yes,
the puke bowl.
bucket, yeah.
That was what that barrel was.
Have that.
Oh, I'm very sad about it.
It's a comfort.
we always throw up in pods.
Oh?
Where did you?
Everything I learned about you.
In a hellhole.
Continue.
Yeah, I think once I muster up the courage to come back downstairs after losing the barrel, I would want to ask everyone. I want the lore because I don't know it. So, but I would make you do it because I know you and I don't know them. So I think I'd come over and just be like, "What are we doing here?
Oh,
Where are you going?"
oh, we're on an epic quest to shut down the worst bitch in existence who basically has forsworn herself to this ancient death blade, the same one that basically a genocidal maniac used that he got. He was dead. We'll see. But what was his name again?
Sescal.
Seskel, which we all know the genocidal maniac that like helmed most of the war. Problem. And she has the blade now because she loved him or worshipped him, whatever you want to call it. And so now we've all kind of banded together to make sure that that doesn't come to fruition.
You also know Lino would know who this person is, who Favorite is. Lino keeps up to date on all the people that run the government because Lino wants to kill them.
I think I would turn, my ears would perk up, and I would turn to you and I would say, does that mean you'll be fighting government entities?
We're fighting the only government left.
And then I would just, I'm in.
All right.
And then I go lay in my hammock.
You're a hard sell.
Which is now finished.
3 hours later.
So, fuck. Right. So, there's so many ways this could go for why that blade got used. I think our concern right now is to continue to get information and keep as much distance as we can from that blade and its owner.
I agree. I saw that blade for 3 seconds in the dark. I don't want to go anywhere near it. So I'm in.
Yeah, it's a wicked one.
Smart.
Are there any other questions?
No one caught up. I'm in too. I know I'm
Son of a
awkward,
bitch.
and I don't know how to talk to you guys, but I would kill someone for you very quickly without question. Don't look at me.
Natura's gonna, like, every time she's talking to you, she's not gonna look at you. Just what you said. She's just gonna look at the ground. I'm glad you're in.
That's also how Natura's about intense eye contact. And
You go just like nod.
I'm trying to be better. I know people are not comfortable with the eye contact I give.
You're not the problem. I'm the problem.
You're not the problem. Not so far.
I think I would just look at you and be like,
depends on the day. Forsythia?
what?
Be careful.
I think I would
There's so much venom every time Forsythia talks to Ryssus.
I think I would see how annoyed you were at me, and I would try to give you your jerky back that's like half eaten.
No, please keep it. That's a gesture. It means peace.
Oh, this is how our friendship works.
You don't know anything about me.
I don't.
No, you don't.
You want to tell me?
No.
They're like this all the
So how am I
time.
gonna learn?
What?
So how am I gonna learn?
Have either of them ever stabbed each other?
Not yet, but I'm waiting. You wanna make a bet on it?
Yeah.
I don't like this.
I want to know what the bet is. I demand to know terms.
Oh shit, we're actually doing this. Okay. Alright.
You guys can figure it out later
Great.
and then just text me what it is. I just really want to know the terms of the bet.
Perfect.
I'd like
I
to know
love it.
more about you.
And I feel very unwell. I'm gonna go up to the deck.
I'm gonna take some of the popcorn like right out.
I have
of
some
the
other leaves if it would help.
Oh no. I'm just gonna go
lay in the rain.
I'll do it.
Feel the rain on you. For copyright reasons.
She doesn't actually go lay in the rain, but she just really just can't handle talking to Ryssus anymore right now.
Oh, poor.
I mean, to be fair, you've already had one super emotional discussion with Ryssus
Yeah.
tonight. It's been a lot.
Yeah, well, as far as like I'm concerned, I feel like that just happened and it was very difficult
Oh,
for
yeah.
her. So.
Oh yeah, no, there's literally been like less than an hour. It's been that, then chaos, and now we're back.
Yeah. So she's like,
I think I would lean over, take some of your popcorn, and then go, what's the deal with her?
She's dealing with a lot of stuff internally. You're gone by this point, correct?
Just laying in the rain.
She's dealing
Just ear on top of the deck listening through.
she's dealing with a lot of internal conflict and external. I seem to be a sore spot.
Why? What'd you do?
Just my existence. It's an opposition. It's grating. I've heard these things before. It's how I show my affection and care. And I think deep down she knows it, but she may not think she's worth it.
I think rather than listening to him continue to pathologize this person that I don't know, I'm just gonna take the rest of his popcorn and go.
Where?
Hey, what the fuck?
Bye.
All right.
Mouthful.
Caught her
I don't like
hammock.
how you talk about it.
Lather, I sit on the floor.
God, you're weird.
Yeah.
Cotter hammock. Floor? What the fuck is wrong with you people?
never slept in a bed
Shooting
in her
everyone
life.
from the
How long does Forsythia stay above?
Forsythia waits until she thinks everybody waits.
Okay. So
So
we'll say you go to bed about an hour after everybody else.
So yeah, and then if anybody is awake, they would hear like squelching footsteps as she goes
Like Squidward.
Yeah, just like
You go to bed and then you just quiet in the corner, you're like chomping up popcorn still.
and then she.
I haven't eaten in so long.
She just goes, and then kind of throws herself onto her hammock like an angsty teenager, and goes to sleep.
So, you all go to bed, kind of currently coping with at least 3 of you, 4 with Rainier, coping with the fact that Lucian is gone, maybe forever.
And I forgot.
I won't give up on.
Uh,
I'm coping with back pain from being in the barrel with Mardettes.
yeah, this is really cathartic sitting in the
Laying down in the hammock.
because
I can stretch my limbs
yeah.
up.
So, for the first time in a while, too, you guys don't have dreams.
Okay.
Crazy ones, at least. You wake up in the morning, you don't hear anything. This is not what I wanted. This does not sound anything like
Sounds
what I
eerie.
wanted. Yeah, it does.
Not what I want.
It's not what I wanted.
This is not what I planned. And I just gotta say, I do not understand.
What is that?
High School Musical.
So,
I know this one. It's really
Was that bed on it?
No, it's
Or is it-
I have to sing the whole thing.
It's a
to figure out what
Sharpay
it is.
thing, right?
Yes, it's Sharpay. I do not.
Oh shit! Yeah. I know.
It sticks the status quo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That final bridge, she eats. She does. Just like Lino and the popcorn.
You know what? I kind of understand Sharpay. I'm not gonna lie. I was.
She was never the villain, and
No.
becoming an adult is realizing that.
okay. So,
Okay.
you guys all wake up in the morning. You all get your long rest. You guys can see now that the storm has passed. You guys can also tell that you can just look down like at the grass. Some of this grass that was fairly long because people haven't been living out this far for a while is flattened. Like this was serious wind gusts for a while. 2 of you wake up, your stomachs are in knots, Natura and Lino. You guys just don't feel great.
I really wish I had my puke barrel right.
I'm gonna go lean over the edge.
I'll come with you. Just don't look at me.
Okay. I'll go first, and she'll just.
I go to the
Run up the
opposite
stairs.
side
I like
of the
their
ship.
I wanted to mention they're both at the back of the boat, but they're both at the 2 corners in the back.
Yeah.
Just like holding hands.
So,
Yeah.
I'm assuming that you guys are gonna unfurl the sails
Sure.
and start sailing. I'm not gonna. You guys are in perfect conditions. The DC is 5. You guys are just not gonna fail that.
Fuck.
I rolled a
could.
19.
15.
Ooh, 10.
Yeah,
I'm the
that's
strongest
already
one on
good.
this ship.
Who is piloting?
I'll pilot. No, I'm just kidding. Is it an intelligence thing?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I can do
got
it. I'm smart. Are you smart?
I was gonna
I didn't know
say,
you well enough to know that.
Forsythia, you know? You're smart ones.
I can do it if someone.
I'm good in a pinch. I'm not good over a long period of time.
Do you want to do it?
That's all right.
I'll do it. What do you want from me? Just a intelligence roll?
And general intelligence check.
Okay. That's a 10. Oh.
No, you're
Okay,
fine.
it's a 7, not a 1. I got very scared.
Yeah, the DC is 5 on anything in perfect condition, so. So you guys begin to raise back up into the sky. Get the engines going a little bit below deck and start to push forward. It's only probably 2 hours before you guys start to sail over Arin and for the second time get glimpse. Is anybody looking over the edge? I guess I should start with that.
Me.
I'm throwing up over
Always.
there.
It's been a couple of hours. You don't have
She's
to. be doing
still.
She's just leaning over the like.
I probably shouldn't be looking over the edge because I am driving.
it. Yeah, that's true. You probably shouldn't be.
I'm just like one hand on it, just like.
Is Forsythia looking over the edge again?
Sure.
What about Ryssus?
What about?
I'm looking.
I like to see. I think Rainy has too. So everybody that's looking over the edge, which I believe is now everybody except for
Can I put it on autopilot?
Everybody.
you. Yeah, no, there's totally a way to just like you could basically leave the levers where they are. There's no super hard wind gusts or anything, so it'll just cruise.
Okay, great.
So yeah, everybody's looking over the edge then. Okay, everybody needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
On a scale of 1 to
Those of you who saw the city yesterday have advantage because you guys have already seen this once.
I'm trying to say.
I rolled a 1 then a fucking 2. I'm losing it.
At least the
I'm
2 was
losing it.
better.
Thank you.
I rolled a 12.
12. 12.
2 if you doubled the digit.
That means 1.
22.
22.
Oh.
Oh, that's.
So Ryssus is the only one who doesn't get overcome with this massive weight, the same weight that you guys felt yesterday as you look down on this city that is just destroyed. There's the buildings have been. You look and you can see the actual path. You can see where the explosive started, and you can see the shock waves outwards as you see buildings. It's almost like a farm. That's in different stages of growing. As you guys can see that the buildings closest to the center are the most destroyed, and they continue to grow in height and build as you get further away from the center. But it's all gone. You can see plants overgrowing some of it. Not a single sign of intelligent life anywhere.
You see Ryssus just kind of like looking over, morbidly staring at it the entire time. Even as it passes, it just continues in the glance. And then a yawn overtakes them as they just stare at it.
Rainia is seemingly unaware of it even, is crying, but doesn't seem to even notice.
I think Lino would go back to the helm and cry privately. Because that's horrifying to be perceived while crying.
You had heard the stories of what happened in the cities outside of Estersea, but seeing it not just... Because there's a difference between seeing it on the ground, walking through one of these cities of rubble, and being able to see from above just how widespread that destruction was.
And Lino is very angry all of the time, and that anger comes from like hurt and from like all of the pain that is like stuffed down. And so I feel like seeing that amount of destruction was just like very overwhelming, and he would go away from everybody else to deal with that feeling.
Natura's probably gonna just fall silent, and she'll just have a blank stare on her face. Well, Forsythia just looks mad.
I feel like that also sort of makes sense because you processed this yesterday, but now seeing that it happened, seeing it, no, you knew, but seeing it a second time and knowing that this is a different place with the same result makes you get honestly a little unreasonably angry just because of how frustrating it is to know that this completely unnecessary violence was carried out multiple times.
For her, anger is kind of a mask too. I feel like it's easy to just put that over any tears. I don't know.
Yeah.
Have an emotional outburst of anger instead.
There's just that as this Forsythia digs into the fucking railing.
Lino's gonna like you.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I already made a peace offering.
You fed me. We're best friends now.
I hope it works out.
We puked together. We're bonded. We've all bonded.
Absolutely.
I already liked you, I guess.
Yeah.
So, you guys continue to cruise ahead.
Sure.
So, somebody roll me a d20.
Not me.
Someone else roll a d20.
No.
Shit.
I got a 19.
Yeah.
I got a nat 20.
You got a 5.
This is the lucky side.
Jesus.
17 the average, right? 'Cause we-
Yeah. You gotta honor the nat.
So, I will say a 5 is not. It's funny because I was in my mind it was below a 5. Another storm comes through. So at a 5, you guys deal with some
Winds.
counter winds, and you guys are gonna lose about a half day of travel. So it'll probably take you the full day tomorrow to finish getting to Alomond.
The nat 20 was just me seeing a storm and steering so far away from
Just
it.
no.
Whoa!
I make you
I keep
puke
doing the
again.
wheel, but it's more like
Sorry.
this lever down, this lever up.
I know, but I'm just like.
If we could refrain from the sudden movements, that
just-
would be much.
I would like to
point at
imagine
the
that
storm.
Lino's just vomiting as
Yes.
as he's doing it.
Yep. I'm like, sorry, and I just like point at the storm, like, I have to. Yeah, I'm doing levers, but then I think I'm just sitting there like, pretending there's like a wheel. I'm just like,
Lovely now already.
So, at this point, I would say at the end of this day, you guys can see the outline of Strester on the horizon.
stressed her.
Nowhere.
Y'all are both dumb.
No. Your Honor, I plead no.
Guilty.
Fuck you mean nuh-uh?
Guilty as
Your
charged.
Honor, Your Honor, I plead. You weren't even fucking there.
I've seen the video that you... Okay, so, any other conversations throughout today? Anyone want to address the fucking elephant in the room?
What'd you call me?
Oh, I don't know what happened at the end of last session.
I would know that.
Yeah, Arin, what happened at the end of last session?
Okay, what happened at the end of last session?
Oh.
Lino in the background goes, what happened?
Radio.
Huh. Rainia has not had a single drop of alcohol, but Rainia looks like she's just hungover as shit. Like, this has just been too much.
I minor illusion a bottle of whiskey for her.
Rainia immediately goes for it, and then it goes through her hand. She goes,
I go back to the helm again.
That's a Lino original.
I set the illusion down. You look at it and it says Lino original. That's the brand. I just thought it would help. I don't know.
No, Ryssus is.
I have no charisma.
Ryssus is actually gonna climb to the crow's nest and kind of just let everyone have a break from Ryssus.
anybody doing anything else?
I'm driving the ship. Badly. We're all puking.
Yeah, Natura will probably just watch the scenery and try not to get sick for a 17th time today.
There is definitely a moment when Rainia goes back to the railing, similar to how she was the day before, and roll me an insight check, everybody who can see Rainia, which would be everybody except for probably Ryssus, because Ryssus is up in the crow's nest.
Oh shit.
Insight?
I don't know where my luck went, but it's not fucking here.
You're adding insight
Did you
to
say
it?
insight?
Yeah, insight.
Insight?
23.
Jesus!
19.
Damn!
10.
Okay, Natura doesn't recognize it. Parenting over here.
I fucking know! My rolls are starting to make me angry.
Do you want to borrow?
Perfect.
Maybe.
Forsythia and Lino both can kind of recognize that Rainia is... the body movements indicate having a conversation, but there's no noise.
Like she's talking to someone currently.
Mm-hmm. But she's just looking off into the distance.
Forsythia looks around to see if anyone else is noticing this.
You see Lino, who is also, like, head cocked.
And then side eye.
So I just look at Lino like, we're seeing this?
I think I would like gesture you to come over to me.
Okay, Forsythia kind of like casually walks over there. Are you seeing this?
I don't know this person well enough to know what that means. Is that normal?
Has Ryssus told you about this young lady?
No.
We found her. She was being held captive as an experiment, and she has an important. What's the word? I suppose an artifact that our enemies are looking for. A lot of crazy stuff has happened. She's aged up magically. I'm still kind of reeling, but that is all to say that there's some type of. There's something going on with her that's far from usual.
What? Should we do something about it?
Well,
Does she do this a lot?
to be honest, it worries me because I used to do something like that.
At this point, the conversation, you guys can tell, takes a turn. She seems to be getting frustrated with whoever she's speaking with.
Can I try to, like, stealthily get closer and then listen?
You can certainly try.
What's your stealth pick?
+10.
Let's go.
Jesus.
Damn. 25.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure that's going to be her passive perception. Wow, it's high, but it's not that high. Yeah, you get closer. Go ahead and roll me a perception check as you get closer.
Nat 20 +8, 48.
Wow. Holy
Can't talk to
shit.
people, but I know what's going on.
You can tell,
Oh,
you are 100% certain that she is not making a sound.
Okay.
At this point, Natura, you will have noticed, because you're hiding from Rania, not from everybody else.
On the ground, just like this.
So you can see that Lino is like sneaking up behind Rania.
I'll watch, but I won't do anything. I'll just.
And at this point, I'll say that you can tell that something weird's going on with Rania. You don't know
Now
what
I can know what's
the
going-
fuck it is, but
Okay.
you're like, Rania just looks weird the way that she's standing there.
Alright, I'm gonna go up to Rainy and talk to her.
So Lino's like on the ground, and Natura just walks past.
Yep. I'm hiding behind something so that Rania can't see, but I'm good.
You like duck behind like the front mast.
I'm so small, I just like become a ball.
Rainia, you're right.
Hmm?
Oh,
You're acting quite weird.
How?
I don't know, I don't want to give away that you were like sneaking up on her. I just... You seem off today.
I don't know why.
Did she see her talking to herself? Or did she
All-
just see me sneaking up?
She
just,
saw
like,
you
I
sneaking
think
up.
I would try to mouth to her like she was talking to herself. Like I would try to like
Roll performance perception.
Perfect.
I need the combined numbers to be a 25.
performance is -1.
Well, okay, what was it? Wait,
We're
what
over
was
here
I rolling
playing
for?
fucking charades.
Perception.
Perception.
We're over here playing charades.
19, bitch!
14.
All right, the combined numbers do beat a 25.
Hell yeah!
I'm just like,
So you can tell that she's saying that she was talking to herself.
But I saw you talking to yourself earlier, and...
I like to imagine that you position this to where Rainy is in between you and Lino, so
Yes,
you see
yes.
Lino behind.
just it's the back of Rania's head is all I can see, and then her face.
I wasn't saying anything. I was being completely silent. What do you mean?
I look at you like that was the problem. Like that was the scary part.
I know. That was the issue. Going on. Is there something in it?
Look, I don't want to get anybody else hurt, because it looked like it almost hurt Ryssus last night, so I'm just not going to say anything.
Got to find a workaway around this.
I don't know that that's how these things work. I think it's kind of, fucking deal with it.
Okay.
You can notice, it does not take an insight check for any of the three of you to notice that the more that she talks about this, she looks extremely uncomfortable.
I think because Lino doesn't know what is going on, I'm gonna like back away and then go get his attention to try to like talk to him and tell him what's going on and like see if he can
Okay, so
inform me
you
as to what the fuck's going on.
you quickly climb up to the crow's nest and are like,
Oh, you could give me a whistle.
I would say 100% that you two have a whistle.
Oh, it's that.
Mine's just a little bird whistle.
Okay. Yeah.
You like immediately like bolt up and like lean over the edge.
I'm just standing there like this.
He took
A few steps
No.
to jump, and then he climbs down the ladder.
Yeah.
Like mid jump, I cast sleep. One of these days, I'm gonna do it in a really good time.
Please.
Gonna waste it on him, and it'll be
I
so
will
funny.
always auto-fail.
On the sleep.
You just let it happen.
All right.
Yeah. So I think I would tell Ryssus everything I saw, everything I heard, and then
Okay, so we'll get to that in a second.
Yeah.
You can continue talking to Rainier for the moment.
Oh, good.
And Forsythia, if you have any point where Forsythia decides to get involved in this conversation, you can just insert yourself.
Forsythia appears to have taken a small book out of her pocket, and she's just like,
full newspaper just.
like a comic book book.
Does it hurt you to talk about the things that you're not supposed to, or dance around the subject?
Well, dancing around it doesn't hurt.
Okay, well, let's dance around it some more then.
Okay.
I don't know what to ask. Fuck.
Okay, you can think of what to ask if Ryssus wants to start explaining.
Yeah.
What's going on with Rainier?
She's a problem.
So are you? Kind of problem?
She's got an ancient artifact in her problem, and then when I was taking one of my like miracle shits, walked around, I found
This is an established thing that you remember.
It just upsets me every time.
Okay.
I was searching around. I was looking for a good spot, that deserving spot, a spot that for ages to come will be christened.
Lino
by
goes
my-
to make food and then comes back and he's still talking about the
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
But anyway, I digress.
He
As,
never digressed once. This is the first time.
Well, I'm gonna do it now.
Good job,
So,
buddy.
long story short, I found a little scroll in some little hovel, had a bunch of sigils on it, and she took a liking to it. She really wanted to do its thing. We found out it was a scroll of teleportation. She got teleported to somewhere, came back an adult.
Is that the scroll from last night?
Nope.
And then she also has these crazy etchings in her back that if you try to read and you get close enough, it hurts.
Hurts you to read it?
Yeah. It's kind of like a fuck off sign.
Did something happen the night before last?
I tried to read it.
That tracks.
It hurt like a man.
Did she know you were doing that?
Yeah,
She let you try?
Yeah.
Has everybody tried to read it?
Yes, but I think I was the only one who got close on it.
Okay.
Okay, we'll come back to this conversation.
Okay. Lino now desperately wants to try to read it. Please. Please. Immediately that's the urge. It's just like, okay, read it.
I still don't know what to ask. I am drawing a blank.
I get it. We're so encapsulating with our conversation.
No, exactly. Yeah, I can't think.
Well, you conform. There it is.
I can't remember if I tried to read it last time. I kind of want to try this time.
Very reason.
You want to try and read it?
Uh,
So are you gonna?
yeah, I'm gonna ask first. Rainier, you know the thing that happened to Ryssus last night?
yeah.
Oh, he's there.
He's still having this side conversation with Lino, but he just pipes in for that 1 second.
I heard Ryssus and I went, yep.
Well, I would like to try to read it.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Well, he didn't die.
I don't know if he would have stayed alive if he kept reading.
That wouldn't have to try, right?
I think it would. I think it
It
did.
might hurt a little bit, but it might be better. What language is it in?
How determined is Natura?
She's pretty stubborn.
Rainia just sighs, immediately realizing that Natura's not gonna fucking stop asking, and then kind of like turns around and starts to shrug off her armor and her clothing on her
Can
back.
we see this happening?
You see this happening.
I'm coming
You
over.
see that there is
On my way.
this ornately painted circular script into Rainia's back, and you can see the skin around. It's all green, but the skin around the green markings is blistered up and bloodied. You can tell this was carved into her back.
Do you have to read it out loud for it to hurt you? Or like just reading it like with your eyeballs?
I believe last night Ryssus did not read it out loud. Ryssus started to just read it, and it started choking.
On my blood.
I'm gonna be here in case.
Can you read it?
I kind of want to.
I think if you try and it goes badly, I'll just cast sleep on you.
Do you mind if I feel it?
Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, you
Feel
do
it with
mind?
that. You do mind?
No, I don't mind. I mean, no.
Okay. She's gonna lightly.
Touch the sigils on.
I'm afraid
Okay.
something's gonna happen.
See, I hadn't thought about this, so now I have to decide if something happens. Roll me a D100.
Okay.
Bum bum.
Bum, 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 bum.
That's a 51.
Uh-oh.
Was I almost fucked?
No, you.
Oh, yeah, my fault.
You
Not the shrug. Nothing scary.
So now I need you to. All right, here's what's going to happen. You're going to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, dear.
I'm going to describe something to you, and based off the results of that wisdom saving throw, you're either going to remember all of it or you're going to forget all of it.
Oh, fuck!
I can't read anymore.
Wisdom
Everything you do, it hurts me more.
That is a 21.
I can't
Okay, you're going to remember all of this.
Woo! Alright.
The DC on that was a 20.
Let's go!
You see flashes of this bright, rich landscape. It is not one that you've been in nature. This is nature overdrive. It is beautiful, colorful plants, huge creatures that are almost nightmarish but also beautiful. They are combinations of things that shouldn't exist. There's a spider monkey. There's like all these weird, crazy things all around. And you are being forcibly faced up against these animals. You're being made to fight them. You're being made to kick, crawl, claw your way to survive. And every night you are brought back to the same hovel, to the same woman. You know the name Anise.
Or a tree make a niece.
No.
Yes. Try to know.
That makes.
And you know this name to be the name of the witch that carved this into Rainia's back.
So were those Rainia's experiences then? Is what
You
I
could
can
assume as much.
Which
And then you're sucked out. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
bunga bunga.
That's not so lucky.
I can't share my luck points, can I?
No.
That's a 6.
You go flying backwards towards the back of the boat. Forsythia, you are literally the only person that's going to have a chance to catch her. She's about to fly off the back of the boat.
Okay, let me try to catch her.
Roll me a dexterity saving throw. With advantage because you've been watching everything happening. You were kind of like on edge.
After that, right? 16.
16, you like reach up as Natura's like flying over your head and clasp her arm. It pulls you back to the edge, but you like reach back and basically pull her up onto the railing to where she's not falling off the ship.
Bad bitch.
Forsythia braces her feet against the edge and yanks her over and just stares in disbelief.
There was no explosion, by the way, with this. There was no like exert of power, nothing. She just started flying through the fucking air.
Natura, are you alright? Yes, actually, I think we got somewhere with that. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt.
You actively feel something trying to claw its way through your brain and erase what you just saw, but you're holding it off.
Okay, so do I have like a migraine or some shit?
Yeah, basically right now you're struggling to even focus on what's going on outward around you because there is a fucking battle going on inside.
Ooh, okay. So she's gonna get down on her knees and like grab her head, and she's like, okay, listen to me. I have to get this out before it
Talk
gets
to me.
erased
Talk to
forever.
me. Can we
Okay.
have run over and like joined this?
Yes,
Since we
yes,
saw her go
100%.
flying. Okay.
Okay, and she's just gonna relay what you did to them
Okay.
about all the greenery and all that stuff, and the person who did that, like carved the stuff into Radiant's back is
So the name of niece.
So if we know the name of niece, maybe we can figure out what that is and like why it hurts to read it. Like, witches' names are usually pretty powerful. I feel like it usually holds a lot of importance. Would any of us have any idea who this witch is?
Nope.
Love that. Can we ask her about it? Ask Radia about it?
You
I
can.
know she-
Rainia, by the way, immediately like pulled her shit back on and sprinted over, freaking out.
Yeah.
I'm all right. It's fine.
Okay.
We're closer.
Mm-hmm.
Is it still like trying to claw its way out of my fucking hand?
You are winning the fight. This is all relating back to that wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
But you can tell that something actively wanted you to not fucking remember that.
Okay. Anise, what does that mean to you?
Horror. Just a look of pure horror. And then she just goes, don't say that again. Don't say it again.
Did she hurt you?
Don't say it again.
Obviously, yeah.
I won't say the name again. I promise.
We'll call her a nephew instead of a niece. Now. I can go home.
I know we're in my apartment, but I'm just gonna fucking leave.
Bye. I'll go into the DM's. Everyone dies. Do you remember when she carved that into you? Do you have memories of this?
She won't. Now that you're asking direct questions about the experience, she is not answering, but her face tells you all you need to know. Yeah. She remembers it.
I wonder where that place is that she went to. That's
Said it wasn't like natural. It wasn't like
It
the
was
world that we live in.
overtly natural. It almost hurt my eyes to look at everything there. I've never seen a place.
Never been to a place like that.
No. I've never seen creatures like that before. Hybrids of everything.
Would we have any understanding of those creatures, that world, anything? Have any of us ever heard of that in any of our history or any of our...
Okay, here's what I'll say. Forsythia and Natura, because you guys were kind of getting close with Lucy, and especially Forsythia, I'll give you advantage on this. Lucian did have a couple of times during, like, when you guys were getting ready to go to sleep, but Lucian would talk about the books that they love to read. So both of you guys can roll me a history check to see if this is, anything's ringing a bell.
Are any of those books still on the ship?
Ooh.
Well, you don't know about them yet, so
21.
21.
Anyway.
14. You remember one book specifically called The Witch in the Woods that was about a world that sounded similar to what's being described.
You know, there was a night where Lucian told me about one of his favorite books. It was about a witch in the woods, and it sounds similar to what you saw.
Really? Do you think it's still in the ship then?
Perhaps we could search their belongings. But it also reminds me of that author that we saw slain. Do you remember?
What?
The author? The guy who wrote stories.
Oh,
Do you remember he was going on about something that sounded kind of insane, like some sort of connection between reality and these written worlds?
yes, I do remember that.
I don't know what he just said.
What was that?
Philipin. Sorry, I was taking a nap.
Philip, may he rest in peace. But
He is.
He's very
Dead.
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 Very dead.
yeah.
He got
He got
Fucking-
dead.
murked right in front of them.
Yeah, can I do an investigation and see if that book is still around?
You guys can go ahead and look through Lucian's belongings.
Yeah, I would like to do that.
Okay,
Investigation.
we'll have an answer to this in a second because I'm gonna message Cal and see if Cal would have kept any of the books with him.
Oh no.
I'm gonna roll anyway.
This entire time, like Ryssus has just been like
23.
cowboy hat
22.
over the face, just like trying to nap. It's
Typical man.
yeah.
damn.
I rolled a 22, so if it's here,
Investigation, right?
yeah.
Okay, let me check. That is a 10, so.
Never read a book in your life.
Never.
I can't read.
Are we looking
She can't, actually.
I got a 22, so I feel like if it's on the ship, I'll be able to find it.
I don't know why I tried to read her back whenever I can't read. I just realized that.
You just looked for a book.
Yeah.
Just like something with pages.
I know
You
what paper
find it.
looks like.
I find it.
You find the
Holy
book,
shit.
The Witch in the Woods.
Okay, I'm gonna start reading.
Wait, which woods?
Which?
Which is the wood?
Yeah, I'm gonna start reading through that, skimming pages. Like I don't know if there's pictures in it or like.
It is not. It's a novel.
I'm reading. I'm sat up.
Okay, roll me just a straight intelligence roll. See how fast you can read a 350-page book.
I'm so smart.
I kind of want Natura to sit, like, for story time, crisscross, like, right in front of them, just waiting.
14.
14. I'll say it takes you, if you're like focused on reading this entire book,
That's my only. Bring me snacks. I'm sat.
3 hours.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna sit here and read this book.
Okay, so over the course of the next 3 hours, you read through this entire book. In the meantime, is anybody else doing anything?
I don't want to overwhelm Rania, but can I cast Identify on Rania?
On
On
her or on the symbol?
Well, I mean, it's on her, so.
You can tell that if you wanted to know about the symbol, you would need to cast your Identify spell on the symbol itself. Because it is different from Rainy as a person. There's a reason it's carved in.
So it's just like a separate entity.
Yes.
Yeah, identify spell on Rainier's like, that's a person.
That's a person.
That's
Named
not a
Rania.
No, Identify on a creature lets you know what magic
My name is Radiant.
That's a little girl.
Wait a minute, what does the Identify spell say about?
Identify spell lets you, if you're touching a creature, you learn what spells are affecting it.
Huh.
Ew.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Okay, then yeah, I would say casting it on Rania would also give you the effect you're wanting.
Okay, because I'm wondering if it would be like almost like a double whammy because it's on her.
I will say that this lets you know that Rania is bound by a warlock pact.
Okay, so bound by a warlock pact.
Yes.
Cool.
And that pact is what is carved into her back.
Backpack.
Okay.
I fucking hate you.
Would you relay that to us?
That he fucking
I'm
hates
waiting
me.
for you to finish reading the book, but I'll bring it to the conversation.
You like bring me a snack, I take a little break. Guess what? You're like, guess what I found out? And I'm like, guess what I found out? Oh my god. We're just like info dumping at each other over some really stale popcorn that I stole from his pocket again.
Yep.
Now we could talk about it when we reconvene.
So, you finish the book. You guys are...
Riveting.
Basically, the story of the book is about a young musician that comes into that through reasons unknown ends up in this distant realm known as the Feywild.
Wait, who ends up? Sorry,
A musician.
a musician ends up in the Feywild.
And is forced to do everything they possibly can to survive, and eventually proves his worth to this witch hidden deep in the woods. And this very Hercules-esque, the tasks given to this musician to prove themselves. And then they are sent back to their world at the end of the book with one goal: to bring a connection and make the world anew.
What? Can you say that?
Make the world ready of the connection?
To bring a connection into their home world, to the Feywild, and make the world anew.
So, like, destroy everything and recreate it is what
They need a connection between the two. Between the two worlds.
The musician is supposed to make a connection.
Nobody fuck a musician.
Yeah.
Nobody have sex with a man if he's got a guitar.
Does Ryssus have a guitar?
Celibacy for you.
Who's asking?
Um,
I also have an ocarina.
does what I read at all feel like it's? I know it is connected to Rania, obviously, but does it feel like she could maybe be that connection, or she's being used to like go between the two worlds or something?
Roll me.
Yeah, can you roll?
That's it's a hard one because I don't know.
Hit with the
Give me something I'm good at.
insight.
I'm really good at insight.
It might have to be insight because that's like the only thing that makes sense.
Let's me roll it. Get it.
Get it.
Yeah, go ahead. Insight. It is a high DC
Because you are putting together dots that are really hard to put together.
22.
No!
I'm gonna use my luck point.
Okay.
Getting it. Go. Oh no.
Is that a 1?
Got those.
I can use another. No, I use all my luck points on this fucking roll.
Oh, you can.
I might use one more. Okay, hold on. I'm in the wrong fucking tab.
Dude, scum save. You got it.
What do I want? I don't know.
Oh.
It worked last time.
Yeah.
Rolled a 19 last time we did that. Okay, that's a 16 plus 11, 27.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
The DC was 25.
Yeah!
Okay, let's go.
So, you can put together that Rania is here if the story tracks, and there are a lot of ifs in this. If the story tracks, if it is currently happening at this time, Rania is here as insurance to ensure whoever this person was that was sent to make the world anew follows through.
She's insurance. I'm gonna relay that.
Forsythia comes to check.
Rania looks fucking horrified at you.
I feel like I'm just stressing her out.
Everything you guys have done has made this girl want to die a little.
Can I cast sleep on her?
Oh.
I just feel like it's been a really long day. I feel like she just needs a little rest. I'm gonna cast sleep on her.
I think he's gonna cast Honk Shoot Me.
I'm gonna cast.
All right, what is the fucking save?
So there is no save. You just have to roll a bunch of d8s. And then...
Oh right, because you have to get more than the hit points, right?
How many hit points does she have?
51.
I don't think you can. It's 5d8.
5d8.
Yeah, so that's a max of 40s.
No.
Yeah.
You have to cast it at a higher level.
Fine. Want her to sleep. Maybe I just tell her to go take a nap. I'm like, we're figuring out the lore. We just want to know more so we can help and so we can.
She actually
Go
very
lay down.
willingly removes herself from this situation.
Yeah, go lay down. I will cast sleep on one of you though one day.
It'll be great.
Apparently not though. If your fucking saves are that high. I need to level up just so I can cast. Just so you can cast sleep.
Well, when people start to get hurt, you could still.
Yeah.
So.
You 1 point away from death. Go to sleep.
Okay.
Cool. I'm gonna relay all of that to everybody and.
Ryssus raises the cap, so he's paying attention again.
There is and again, as you two are hearing this, and Ryssus is hearing this, there are a lot of ifs in these connections. There's a lot of if this, then this, then this, then this.
Hey, that's only one if in that sentence.
But it's the closest thing we've gotten to anything.
It's more information than we had last night. We were puking our guts out.
So does that mean she's working for Faerith? Because Faerith wants the same thing. And
There could be more than one person with the same goal. She doesn't have to be working full favor.
If I might add something, I cast some magic on her, and I do believe she may be bound by the Warlock Pact. I identified the magic that was taking over her.
so Warlock's not common because there's no other
No.
hands.
This is the warlocks as a general mythos and arcana are known, but there has never been a being strong enough on this fucking plane to give someone the powers of a warlock. Basically there is a fucking research paper that's like, yeah,
It's
that
theoretical.
could work.
That's theoretical.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
But that's it.
that probably came from the other world.
You would assume it would have to.
So it means that's where that portal went then.
Yeah.
She
Did
hopped
you get
into-
any information about who the warlock was or anything else?
No, just that it was a Warlock Pact, and it seemed like, this is me talking out of character, but I would have assumed that this happened when she was in the portal for the first time, like before. That's it. So.
Trust. Big trust.
Alright. Now we're fighting against Faerith and whoever's on the same side as Kid.
I feel terrible for sending the poor girl for that.
We didn't know it would happen.
We didn't, and we still sent her. That was not the kindest thing we've done.
Could have been worse. You could have just straight up died.
You okay?
No, I'm fine.
You doing alright over there?
I'm fine.
Looked over, he was like this.
Is it like right there and we're just...
Yeah.
Fuck, what are we missing?
I just got here.
I know, I'm not...
The only person who doesn't know this is Felix. It happened right in front of people. And they have completely ignored this piece of information ever since.
The pact,
roll
the pact
insight
happened,
or
right?
some shit.
What happened?
History?
That'd be
To
history, yeah.
remind me? Please?
Yeah, it's in the back of your head. You gotta remind yourself.
It's a 14.
No.
Fuck!
Someone give some bardic or something.
Please!
I've been trying. Every
Can I
time I
roll
start
for
to sing a
history?
song, someone already just
Someone silences you.
Aaron, can I roll for history?
Yeah, it's fine.
You're saying the pact
Please do
happened right in front of people?
Beat a 20.
Beat a 20.
You guys should have noticed this. I'm not making it easy.
There's no way I can figure it out.
26.
Let's go!
Someone read the fucking scroll.
I don't remember what it said.
Who read the scroll?
Don't look at me like that.
I don't remember what it said.
Well,
I was like,
let's see.
No, someone read the scroll that opened the portal to send Rania.
So?
Only one person could read it.
so?
Was that...
Well, I could
Is that
read
you?
Ryssus read the scroll.
Ryssus, what are you doing? No, that's
What
out
do
of
you
character.
mean?
What are you doing?
What the fuck? What do you mean?
You read it. Do you... What is...
So why are
what's
you,
missing?
why
What
are
am I
you
missing?
responding to my check? I don't understand.
Forsythia hasn't even said this out loud yet. It's,
Sorry. You go. I'm angry. I don't know
That
what's
was
going
funny.
on.
That was Aaron playing.
Yeah.
Oh the Lord.
Aaron's like, I need to know!
Forsythia would have slowly gone like this to Ryssus.
Ryssus
For the
is-
listeners, she would have slowly like creaked her head towards Ryssus. when she
Creaked. It's just
remembers.
like there's just the.
I think without you even saying anything, I would just hit him.
the fuck? What the? Ow! What the hell?
You did something. What did he do?
Why aren't you helping us?
What do you mean?
Why are you just...
Last time I tried to help, I was puking blood.
Oh my goodness, I feel so sorry for you.
No, you don't.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know why you're trying to be.
You
funny.
read the damn scroll.
Yeah. What about it?
How did you read it?
I fucking looked at the goddamn paper. Is what I did.
What language was it in?
I don't know.
Give us something.
It made sense.
You read it, but you didn't know the language?
You've looked at spells before. You know that shit doesn't make complete sense.
Did you read it out loud?
He thinks back.
I don't think I had a verbal component to that.
Do you know what it said?
But he just read it and it did it.
Yes, and also,
Yeah, it
to
wasn't
be
hard.
fair, Forsythia, you were able to kind of like figure out that it was a portal, but you could not understand the wording of it. You could just basically, you were kind of like piecing it together, almost like trying to Rosetta Stone it, but it wasn't. You were missing.
I still don't really see why you're acting like this is like a missing component, because I feel like this isn't telling us anything.
That's right.
That is all I will say.
We already know there's a portal. Is the thing that
We're missing
Ryssus
something.
ran.
Something is missing to all of this.
Well,
Because now we know.
okay, so
it's-
I did read it. Sorry, I forgot that I read it out loud. I thought I just inscribed things on the ground. And
No, you,
Yeah.
because Rainia actually, little kid Rainia, inscribed the entire thing on the ground and then waited for somebody to read it.
She was really patient.
I mean, I'm gonna be completely honest. I thought I was throwing gibberish at the goddamn wall because, I mean, who else? I mean, I'm not the only one who's made up a language, right?
You read it. What are you talking about?
I was fucking around. I didn't think it was the actual word. I said it at the time. I was like, oh shit, I didn't expect that to happen. We all know I'm the bullshitter. I tried to do it as a joke, and then something fucking happened, and now I'm just like,
So what happened when the portal opened?
well,
Is
she.
that where Rainia? That's when Rainia went,
That's where she went.
Yeah, and then she came back an adult. She left at 10.
and she came back with that thing on her back.
Yes.
Yeah, and 10
Did
years
anything come
older?
through the portal
I think we said 20.
into our
Not with
world?
that.
Nothing
No.
came in. She just went out,
That
She went
she
out,
left and it's something said 1 hour,
and then she was an
and then in an hour she reappeared 20 years older.
and now she has a warlock pact on her back.
Which is a theoretical magic, as far as I'm concerned. Now, as far as I've researched,
A little lot done.
because a warlock would technically be pulling from a different plane of existence, which we talked about doesn't exist. But because of, wait, Philivin was talking about the other worlds, the other planes of existence.
Yes.
What if Philivin's not dead?
What do you mean? What if he's dead?
Or whoever he was working for isn't dead? Because
Sorry, intrusive thoughts, ignore me.
You're impossible to ignore.
especially when you chortle.
Into my headphones.
It was an intrusive
I just
thought that I
unplugged
am not going to listen to because it would not make any sense for that to happen.
Well, not.
Because Philivin said that he was cursed with this idea and he was following around this one being that was going from plane to plane. Right?
Yes.
That sounds pretty fucking powerful. And then after we talked to that dude, we started getting visions.
Also, I don't know if you've been getting visions. We've been getting
You
visions
have.
in our sleep.
Could the warlock have been the cloaked figure that was on the boat last night that took Lucien?
I will say this between because everybody shared their information.
'Cause
When
the-
you saw this person, it was a female witch. The person that was
The
on the boat
warlock?
last night. No, this is the patron. The warlock would be Rainia in this situation.
Oh, okay.
The patron.
Oh,
So it's a patron, it's not a...
The warlock is the person who is receiving the magic, which is Rainia.
yeah.
The patron is the one giving the magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The patron in this situation, if you were to assume it is the person that you saw carving it
Witch.
into her back,
That's what I
is
thought.
the witch
okay.
Anise that you saw.
I think...
Which, by the way, you can put together that Anise is not the full name. You did not get the full name, and you could tell in your vision you were not getting the full name.
Okay.
Ooh, they really
And so the
got me found.
figure on the ship last night.
So the figure on the ship last night was definitively a male person,
Thank you. But he had a scroll
which
and a deck.
have you shared with the class yet? Because as far as I'm concerned,
I thought I was the only one that saw that.
no, you were the only person that saw the
Oh.
scroll.
Hey guys.
Yeah?
You know that creepy little man that appeared last night and took Lucien, your friend? Did anybody else see the scroll that he had?
I just saw a dagger and saw nothing about the scroll.
He was holding a scroll. I saw it.
When he appeared on the
When I
deck,
was-
there was no scroll in his hand. And also, all of you can put together that he appeared. There was no teleportation, there was nothing. He wasn't there, and then he was.
Misdirection.
So he had the scroll
And
when
you
he was
watched
below
him,
deck.
Forsythia, disappear. With no, teleportation signs. He just disappeared. You blinked and he was gone.
So he didn't like run up the stairs?
No.
Wasn't there? And there was a teleportation scroll, correct? But it's not the same.
No, the teleportation scroll that we're talking
Yeah,
about
yeah.
is for the kid.
Yeah. But this scroll wasn't for teleportation.
No.
So he had the scroll when he was below deck. I saw him and when I popped out of my barrel.
Did
Okay. You guys have information. Arcana checks are all around. Bullshit.
2.
Okay.
Damn it!
5.
Oh, fuck.
16?
Nobody rolls.
25?
Oh, fuck yes.
I was gonna say nobody rolls.
Okay.
I'll use my luck.
We'll skip everybody else because you'll just share the information with everybody.
Wait. You got the magic, can you? Can you read all this?
What is your
bullshit?
instrument of choice as a bard?
Voice.
Fuck. I can't silence that. I'm gonna like break your.
He has multiple instruments, so you.
I will follow you around and just break them. Okay, sorry.
You quickly put together scroll, disappeared from in front of me with no signs of teleportation, and appeared on the deck with no signs of teleportation. Scroll was gone. Time stop.
Time stop? Like it's like a temporary spell?
He cast the spell time stop off of a scroll.
The 9th level time stop.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I saw him briefly below deck. Initially, I thought that he had just eluded my sight and run upstairs, but now that you're talking about the scroll, I think I saw him disappear. And you're saying, did he have the scroll when he was above deck?
I didn't see it.
So he had a scroll. He disappeared. He appeared above deck. I do believe that he may have used time stop, the spell, which is magic beyond my comprehension. And I've been studying for many years.
Just hearing the words time stop, you got there are magic is fairly published as a like study. So most of you guys have at least heard of the levels that spells can reach up to the point of being able to stop time. But stopping time is like, hey, you've hit the fucking top. And being able to put that on a scroll, you've gone above the top.
So we're talking about mythological deific magic at hand right now, on top of the avatar of death that we are dealing with, controlling that blade.
So that kind of
Yes.
magic, like the time stop, is that from this world? Is that something that
Yes, time stop does exist in this world.
it's just like you have to be really
There are a handful of people in history that can cast that high level of magic. The idea that there's a person who has the ability to not only cast it, but inscribe it on a scroll with the power for it to be cast by another person,
That's bad.
there's probably one. And you don't, I'm not saying that there's one that you guys know,
There's just
but
that's like one person.
that's like a one of one level talent.
Would Seskill be in that range?
Seskill was not a magic user. Seskill was a scientist through and through.
Do you think perhaps it was the witch of the story?
I mean, from the bits and bobs we got of the story, yeah. That's the closest we got. I mean, have I heard of any, I do nothing but tell stories.
Mm-hmm.
Have I heard of a single person in our realm that would have that capability?
Well, actually, I'll say there are tall tales, but most of these, you tell stories for a living, you know when you're hearing bullshit.
Who's the only person where I'm like, that might be real?
There was a tale of a one-man, like, army in Seskell's rebels who went by the Scepter, who, at one point during the initial fighting of the war, basically there was a city that Seskell pushed out into. I can give you a name and just, actually it's... Oh, you guys are passing over it right now, Strester. In the city that you're hovering above right now, there was basically, when Seskell's acolytes pushed into there, they pushed out from Alomond too early. They did not have the forces needed to hold a second city. But there were, somehow, the forces of Estersea and the Asalean people were not able to take Strester in the opening days of the conflict. It's one of the main reasons that Seskell was able to stage a long coordinated rebellion. And the rumor was that there was a one-man army. Now, most people pass it off as there's no fucking way one guy was able to hold off an entire battalion.
Well, we've seen in our own visions people who can do that. So, Ryssus is gonna go. I mean, the closest I've heard of something like that, it's a stretch, it's a tall tale, but one of Seskil's early on soldiers, there's not much beyond a few of the stories, but one-man army took on a battalion by himself for Seskil called the Scepter. That's about all I got, but that's the closest person on our plane of existence that you could think could cast something like this. So yeah, the best option we got is that witch from another plane of exist. I'm very, part of me is really happy to hear it because I've done so much research into it, but the other half of me is like kind of hoping it wasn't real.
So this warlock pact that's on Brainya. What does this mean for her?
Well, she's insurance. That means that she's protected to a degree, or armed with enough protection to get the job done, whatever the job is. That aligns with Faerith.
She does.
Is she a weapon?
She's in possession of something called the Eclipse Shard, which is part of Seskil's research. He was actually conducting experiments to find a way to connect this plane of existence to another. So I feel like this all must connect somehow. I think she's...
When I read that book, it did
Roll
say...
me a wisdom saving throw.
Shit. 21.
Sorry.
You save as the memories come running back of when you broke into the laboratory spire, one of your first big things that you did, anarchy-wise. You remember reading about your parents agreeing to be part of Seskil's experiments. And you remember, and now you're being told what that was for. You keep it together, but...
Eye twitches.
So I think she's an essential part of this ritual, and perhaps she's being either kept safe or laid claim to.
Based on what I just read in the past 3 hours, so fast.
Quite impressive.
Thank you. I can read. No offense. Anyway.
I love the idea that Natura has to think about it for a second and then just be like, that's fine.
Pretty serene.
The musician needed to make a connection, so I would assume, if I'm reading that correctly, that Rain is the connection. I'm trying to figure out, is she being used as a weapon? Is she being, because warlock magic is scary.
I'm trying to remember, what was it that...
So is she going to have that dark magic? Is she going to be able to use it?
So all I know is that he had 2 successes, somewhat, at creating a consistent connection with the plane of existence, connection to light and shadow, per se. So, what she has embedded within her was already a successful connection. So as she is, I suppose, that's that. There's one other. She gets a little quiet. Sorry, what were we getting at?
We're talking about the successful and unsuccessful connections between the 2 worlds.
Yes.
Are you okay?
Yes. Sorry. And I feel like you were saying something.
You were saying something.
I feel like you were saying something.
Dude,
I'm gonna roll perception on this.
Insight?
Yeah,
Insight?
Yeah.
Go ahead. And you can roll me deception or persuasion.
25.
I have no charisma.
So you need a natural 20 basically to get away from this.
Nat 1.
Oh my god!
So,
I'm reading like the book I just read. I said,
but also my great grandpa was a halfling, so
Oh, you can't natural ones.
yeah. So that's a 10. So it's not catastrophic. You can still tell that I'm lying out my ass.
yeah.
She is actively trying to change the conversation.
I understand.
I'm, like,
That's the thing is,
sweating.
I can read the room.
Sweating profusely.
I'm gonna keep pushing because this is very important information.
You see Ryssus just kind of backs up from the conversation.
Go back to your nap.
Just to climb up to the crow's nuts and chicks and.
Just love how Ryssus just keeps coming in for like 2 sentences and leaving.
Well, but last time this happened, anytime she gets.
He's like, I don't want to be
I
around.
think
while
It's
she's
Ryssus is like, I don't want to catch any fucking strays.
I know my place.
I think because we've established this like rapport so far, I think I'm gonna try to like repay your gesture by like giving you like something of value to me, which is my snacks. I love snacks. I'm just a little snacky guy, so I'm just gonna like reach into my pocket, get you back your jerky again.
Are you sure? I think
You seem stressed. Can you like?
you seemed really hungry.
I'm okay. I keep stealing his food
Okay.
and I hand it back to you.
Thanks.
God damn it! Where's my popcorn?
I know it's
I shove it in my pockets.
I know it's not the best quality.
Took it. Thank you. I really appreciated it. It sustained me after that.
It was
very
definitely
long
an
barrel nap.
acquired taste. It was.
Hey, it sustained me after my very long barrel nap. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm truly not hiding anything. But I feel like you were getting at something, and I feel like I got distracted, and I don't know. I feel like you were saying something. I will share, but I feel like I was missing your point.
No, I can get. I'll pocket my point for now. I just wanted to hear what you had to say because
Okay.
it seemed important.
I don't know where it fits into all of this, but we know that Sesco had 2 successes at connecting to the plane of existence. We went to... we attended the Night of Shadows, a ritual that was supposed to bestow the luminal heart onto, I think, their priest or something. The luminal heart being one of those successes of Sesco's. I don't know how all of that works. It seems quite spiritual and nebulous. Unfortunately, somehow I have come to obtain multiple hearts in my cavity. So we have both of those pieces with us currently. I accidentally was bestowed an extra heart, and I don't know what to make of that. Truly,
I wouldn't know what to make of that either.
yeah.
I will interject real quick. They were not Seskel's successes. Seskel said that his success was hinging on him being able to use both of those artifacts in order to create the pathways. He needed them both. They
were a semblance of connection to the planet.
They were a semblance of a connection to another place, but they were not created by Seskel. He just knew he needed them.
Okay. Cool. So
As did Faerith. Both him and Faerith had that knowledge.
I suppose I should say they were tools to a somewhat consistent connection to the plane of existence, and it was the only ones he ever came across.
Interesting.
Lino's overwhelmed with all the knowledge he needs.
Lore drop, lore episode.
Yeah,
I will say that at this point the sun is going down. You guys gonna take a long rest?
He's been resting all day. He's in charge of the ship now.
That guy.
If
Fuck
honestly
that
you
guy.
have taken a couple of naps throughout the day, I can say that if you wanted to sail this through the night to get there in the morning, you could and not be exhausted.
Sure.
All right.
Oh shoot! I wake you up and give you back some of your popcorn.
No, Lino's so sweet.
Stale, just like I like it.
It's also probably a little like sweaty 'cause it's been in my pocket.
Yeah, no, it's got weird moisture to
Moist, yeah.
it. It's like stale but moist.
It's free butter.
So
It's free butter.
at this point, you guys, anybody trying to do anything else before you guys go to bed? Rainia is asleep, and
I'm
honestly,
gonna tuck her in and like leave a little bit of food next to her.
okay, you guys can tell that she is. Since she came back, there was a strong mask of being a different person than the child that left.
Yeah.
Today, the child was back, and she looked fucking terrified.
You need to get her into therapy.
Well,
I'd like to sleep outside her door.
Ryssus.
You guys have all been. There's not really a bunch of different rooms on the
We're all in
lower
our
deck.
hammocks.
You guys are just all in hammocks, except for you and fucking Ryssus. You fucking weirdos.
Never had a bed before. It's not gonna change now.
Come sail away. Come sail away. Sail away with me.
Lino just goes up and just shuts the hatch to the
Yeah.
second to
Forsythia
lower
nods
deck.
approvingly.
Sail.
I cast
You hear all the cannon. You hear all the cannon doors start shutting below.
Sail.
I'm like genuinely like thinking about casting sleep, and then I'm just like,
He's steering the ship. He's
I'm
I
going
know.
on my
it's not a full deterrent though. I'm still thinking about it. I'll go
So-
steer it.
Anything else as you guys all go to bed?
No.
Okay.
This is how I show my love.
Just hear that from below deck.
As
I start kicking the fucking ceiling.
Wait, I can't. Is this like wait, is this a negative thing to like hype me up?
No, and I yell, "Shut
Is
up!"
this reverse psychology? Am I supposed to sing louder?
I feel like I'm. You know what? No, I'm gonna let you. Good night, y'all.
as you guys all fall asleep,
Good night, sweetheart. Good night.
most of you have a easy night's sleep.
Oh my gosh, I can get my luck points back.
You continue to pilot your ship through the night. Clear skies.
Come sail away.
You, Natura,
I wake up angry.
open your eyes, and you're back on the ground where Rainey was being carved into. And this witch kneels down in front of you. Don't go looking where you don't want to find answers. You wake up in a cold sweat.
Fuck.
Come sail away.
When you wake up, you can tell it's been maybe 60 seconds since you remember falling asleep.
Okay. I'm trying to decide if I want to go talk to Ryssus about it, 'cause he's the only one awake. Or just wait till morning. I'll wait till morning.
Sail.
So, probably about another hour of kind of anxiously rolling around on the ground before you actually fall asleep.
Okay.
Almost a little bit afraid to shut your eyes.
Yeah.
But morning comes, and all of you awake to see the final destroyed city on your path.
My favorite.
As you all remember that when the final when the forces under King Ian, who was the leader of what?
Sorry. My character's name is Lino, which is one of the members of Stray Kids, and then Ian is another member of Stray Kids.
Is it really? That's funny.
And earlier you said, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to take this little clip and make it into I'm gonna post it on my TikTok. You said something earlier and you went maniac, and I went maniac, and just like sat back down. Oh my god.
So Ian was the leader of the LC side of the war that actually came to the negotiating table and negotiated a ceasefire and a peace. But whenever he left Alomond with his group of people to return to Estersea, there was a final member of Seskel's devoted that destroyed Alomond in solidarity, I guess, with the terrorist.
Me too.
So you guys now have arrived in Alomond. You see Ryssus is just sailing.
You tired yet? Oh wait, that's not my voice.
You tired yet? Let's do this. Go get that.
Forsythia woke up a different fucking person.
Forsythia goes,
She's like, I'm never.
you tired yet?
She's never slept
in the words of the child, feeling pretty fly for a white guy.
What?
How'd you feel about me killing him? You're the DM. You let me know.
You mean the child we saved?
No, it's the child. It's
The child. No. The child.
I'm fine. I've been trying to not annoy you all.
You sang
When you
all
guys come up, by the way,
night.
Rainia's been up here.
You sang
Rainia's,
all night.
Rainia's
took a
up here
break.
well before the rest of you.
Forsythia kind of looks at Natura.
Did she try and talk to me at all?
No, she walked right to the front of the boat.
How could she? You were singing
ignored
all
you.
night.
Natura's gonna be a little anxious.
How are you feeling?
Anxious.
Actually, yes. I had a strange dream last night, pertaining to the sigils on, Rainia's back.
Rainia whips around.
Are you doing okay? It seemed like when you first had that, whatever flung you to the back of the ship, it seemed... Sorry, I think there's a rat by my feet.
Fuck is happening?
I dropped my dice.
I had disguised myself as a rat, and I was just on the ground listening. That was me. Sorry.
Oh, okay, sorry, Lino, I almost stepped on you. Sorry, I suppose I'm like slightly worried. It seemed like the first vision you had was painful. Perhaps terrifying.
It was scary. I'm pretty sure the witch we saw in Rainia's dream had approached me, and she told me not to go looking for things that I didn't want to find.
She said that.
She was...
I think you do want to find the answer, but that's quite,
Yeah,
If
it's
she came
kind
to
of
you
like the
in your
shittiest way to
dreams-
say that kind of threat.
yeah.
So if she came to you in your dreams, she must be scared of how close we're getting to like figuring stuff out.
You must be right there.
But we're talking about someone that can use, like, levels of magic beyond our comprehension.
No, but I feel like you wouldn't go into someone's dreams and threaten them
Well,
or taunt them.
She
if
would do
if-
something about it if she could.
Well, it's just kind of.
Or not even that. Just I feel like it wouldn't have bothered her enough to come do that.
Well, like, wouldn't you rather say something like that, where it's like, don't go poking your nose in something that'll get you burned, kind of thing?
Yeah.
Instead of like what you want to know, it's like. It just feels like
it's
poor
like reverse
phrasing. You know
psychology.
what I
They're
mean?
like, you don't want to do that. It's like, well, now I do.
Well, that's what-
If I didn't, I do now.
But it's like, but they didn't say they.
People.
What?
Well, it's your first warning from this particular entity.
Is it the first? Or
Someone roll me something for Rainia.
Not me, bitch.
What do you want? What do you want?
I'll add on the bonuses. You just roll the dice.
Oh, just roll a
19.
d20 for.
19.
Hell yeah.
You got Rainia is like washing, and you see her hand start to glow for a second, and then she kind of like grabs her wrist and puts it back down.
You hear that bird?
Did you guys see that?
No.
Did anybody else see it, or was it just me?
What are passive perceptions at?
Mine's 18.
17.
Not great.
Mine's 18, babes.
Mine's 18, guys.
It's 11, so probably like.
Nope.
Percent 14.
We're too busy working.
I'll say that everybody but Forsythia saw that one.
You're busy kicking this rat.
Just stomping its brains out.
That's not me this time.
My inner southern voice comes out again.
Oh, tarnation. Is that
What?
real?
Tarnation?
Is that real? Is that real? I think I'm just gonna like look at her and then look at all of them and just be like,
You guys also all remember that after Ryssus tried to read the contract on her back, she like was seemingly forcibly made to teleport up to the crow's nest.
ooh.
That could be one of them warlock magics.
It's just like remove her when things get too close.
Yeah,
Like
it's
just
like it's like a
when we
it's like a
get
built-in like.
Well, that one didn't look like it was trying to remove Rainia. It looked like it was trying to remove somebody else.
Us from life.
Eldritch Blood.
Yeah.
Don't know how fucking right you are.
Where was it going?
Should we go?
Insight.
You know where it was going.
Insight. Where was that hand going? Fuck you. 23.
It's going right for you, motherfucker.
I
Yeah.
wasn't even there, and I could have told you that. Yeah.
Not the problem.
You know why.
I'm just a girl in the world.
I'm just a girl in the world. Should we go talk to her? Do you want? That's your child. Do you want to go talk to her?
I feel like we need to clear that up. I'm not her actual child.
I know, but
I'm just like
Emotionally, yeah.
Sure. Are you? What was that? I know we all saw it.
What was that?
Nothing. It was nothing. It was a nervous tick.
What'd you call me?
I have nervous ticks.
Can
My
I
hands have never.
You can inside it.
Can I incept that?
Can we all inside that? 'Cause what
Yes,
the fuck?
that's fine.
Fuck! It's not working.
You don't need to roll high.
15.
Oh,
I rolled a 3.
15.
what's my?
You actually lost.
Yeah.
I rolled a 15.
I rolled
I'm giving you advantage. This is basically your child.
you rolled a
16.
Yeah. 15.
natural 20 for a 25.
Jesus.
Say not 20.
You're still
Let's
fighting
go.
the rat.
Just trying to stop this thing's fucking brains.
Oh my god.
Can you
He's
please
like-
take
I cast
So
minor
instead of the
illusion and
fucking,
make
you're
a
gonna
bunch of-
die, clown. You're gonna die,
At
rat.
this point, she has her rapier out, and she's like,
fucking ratatouille. Just
Lino,
fighting.
Lino casts minor illusion and
Wait.
makes a bunch of little rats.
I missed it. It's Taylor Despero. There it is.
I liked it better as Ratatouille as the fucking chef that like.
Really small. There's so many tiny rats. Somebody help me.
Don't worry, I got you. Fireball.
Like you blow up the ship.
Alright, everybody who rolled for fucking insight,
Yeah.
she rolled a 6. So yeah, she's lying.
What's my natural 20?
No.
I'm
autistic and I even knew that she was lying.
your natural. I'll
I have
text
really
you.
good. I have really good insight though. Also, I did text you, so.
Oh.
Who keeps making that fucking noise? It's every time. I'm just like, I look around and no one's doing it. I'm like, is this happening in my head?
It's a soundboard. Gary has a soundboard.
they're in your walls.
It's just the one side.
The goddamn walls.
It's the rats.
The rats get farted.
There's like,
Rat patootie.
get out.
Right.
Okay.
Dizzle birds.
We.
I think Gary texted you back.
Yeah, I know. I made sure to click out so you didn't accidentally see it on the screen.
Where's your messages? I'm gonna shoot this bird. Pull out my crossbow.
It's just so loud.
Shut up! Shut up! Secrets don't make friends.
Yeah, neither do I.
You literally befriended me immediately. Immediately.
So secrets do.
Anyway,
So we know what we know about radio.
We know that she's lying, obviously.
Out her ass.
Except for Forsythia, who's fighting a bunch of non-existent rats.
Rants.
every
These
time.
damn rants.
That's why she hates Ryssus. He goes on a rant every day.
Why are you lying?
Yeah.
Okay, let me just say that the person
Yeah, be honest.
who may or may not be.
We know it's a person now,
Dance around the subject like you said.
so it's probably a humanoid.
If it's a person.
Yes. Yes.
I feel like I want a good play.
He's rolling a lot over there.
Blast him.
He's rolling a lot.
Is she dead?
That's so many dice, Gary.
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 She goes unconscious.
No. Fuck.
I just rolled insane.
She didn't even say anything.
She's not on death saves. She's literally unconscious. I hit her HP on the dot.
Can anybody wake her up?
Yeah, I got.
If you cast sleep, will it undo the effect like PEMDAS?
You did not just try an order of operations, D&D.
And I'll do it again. Sleep. I rolled a nat 20. I don't roll for sleep though.
God,
Or
you're
not
the
a
only
D20.
one that says it happened.
That's so funny. I disguise myself as a booger and go into her nose.
That's not how disguise
I
self
know.
works at
I
all.
know, Gary.
Goodberry. Ryssus.
And good berry to you.
Goodberry.
And good berry.
Goodberry. The rats are not real. Goodberry.
Oh.
Oh, I stopped the rats a while ago.
Oh my god.
Goodberry.
Thank you.
Good, Barry. Hey, Radiant. Oh, fuck.
Forsythia's like had a full fucking workout already. There's all these little stab marks in the deck.
I'm so tired.
I just do you want some more jerky?
Good, Barry.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Also, there's a slow trickle of blood from Radia's nose as she just collapses.
Okay, can someone wake her up?
Yeah, good berry in her mouth, and I forced her jaw open and closed.
Yeah.
Chew it up, so she has 1 HP.
She wakes up.
Good morning, sunshine. The earth says hello. Wait. The Asalean says hello.
I'm feeling the same.
It's like out of the corner of my eye, and I don't notice it.
I can't see her do it, so every time it happens, I'm just like.
I'm sorry, guys. It's so funny. I'm gonna stop.
It's very funny.
No, it's
so
funny. It's funny.
Okay. So,
Well, now that
we're gonna wrap this up here pretty quick. So, she gets better. She's like, restrictions are tighter now on speaking. Okay.
Can you write?
Is anybody able to read minds at all, or do any like,
I think maybe we should.
Please try and jump into her head. Please try and jump into her head.
me?
Somebody can.
I think I have that open. I don't think I can do that.
Yeah.
Is Ryssus starting to like lower the ship?
Yeah, I've been sailing. Sorry.
Well, because you guys are here.
I've been sailing. I'm doing like the airplane thing where I like taking a scenic overview.
You're
of
waiting
this
for
decrepit
ground
ass
control.
town. Yeah.
You're waiting for the tower to clear you for landing.
Ground control. This is Major Tom. I'm trying to.
Stop.
And
Just stop.
God!
Roll to kill Caine.
Is that a no?
Roll to kill.
Roll to
All
kill
right, I'm
Caine.
clear. All right.
That's an 18.
I crit!
Major Tom is.
I don't even have a gun, but I find one.
I have a blinky.
All of a sudden, just double barrel shotgun just pops up.
A trap activates.
I roll the nat 20s when I don't fucking need them every time.
You roll nat 20s when you're not rolling for
I
anything.
know. I don't need them.
I
But
fall
it's
off
funny.
the ship.
You physically
Don't be
can't.
dramatic.
Don't be.
I didn't actually shoot you. I just.
You also
thought about
can't. Remember? The deck keeps you from falling off the ship.
That's cute.
I also don't have a
Why,
gun.
why is
It's
Lucian
to
gone?
launch.
Yeah, how'd that other person do it?
Yeah.
He launched.
So you can't fall, you have to yeet yourself.
Yeah, you have to be willing to jump off.
Heard. Okay.
So why did Lucian go? He wasn't willing.
That's right.
Yanked.
Okay, focus, brothers. We must
Yoink.
focus.
I'm.
My brothers in Christ.
My brother.
We're landing.
It's basically like being magnetized to the deck. Like if someone pulls on it.
Okay, so she
We're
can't talk
landing.
about it, like, pretty much at all anymore. This witch is getting angry, I would assume is
What
what's
was her name
happening.
again?
Anise.
What happened to her?
Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Why, you asshole?
You're a bitch.
I want to cast sleep on you so fucking bad.
That's Caine doing this.
You're a bitch for that one. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
That's a 6. You should at least give her a fucking bardic if you're gonna do that.
Yeah, fuck you, man.
I remember when I lost my mind.
Is that a D4?
You get a D6.
Fuck you. I'm so pissed. That's a 10. I'm fucked, right?
You take 36 points of psychic damage.
Can I cast shield? I'm standing right next to her.
I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you with the gun. You're gonna die.
Shield does not do anything in this instance. And also shield, I believe, is only on yourself.
I didn't know if it was or in a range.
Did you say
around me.
36?
36 points of psychic damage.
As soon as I asked the question and you say it all, I go, Ryssus is like. Ryssus has no clue.
Can anybody heal?
I can. I feel like it's.
You fucking should now.
I really feel like
You
I should.
realize very quickly that you touched the contract. You don't have a contract, but you do now have a connection.
I realize that.
Yeah, you willingly brought that gaze upon yourself.
Is it something you could use for your
Not the
advantage?
gaze.
I'm just kidding. Sorry.
We love the gaze.
We do love the game.
Is it something you could use for your advantage, maybe? To get closer
Maybe.
to what we're doing?
I would like to use that.
If I could, not right now, but
I was.
You better fucking heal her.
Dude, I was gonna roll a persuasion to be like, I did not mean, that was not my intention.
I'm
So
gonna cast Mage
you
Hand
can
and slap
read
me.
for a natural 20 for a 35 total. Ryssus did not mean for that to happen. He legitimately was asking a question to make sure we have the information. That is what you read on his face.
Basically, Ryssus isn't a dick. Caine is.
Okay, so we can't. So we
Did
can't
you
say
know
her-
that?
Me?
Yeah.
Caine knew exactly what that was gonna do.
What the fuck is wrong with you? This is Arin met a Caine.
So we can't say her name.
What? You fell for it.
Or is it just she
a
can't?
skill issue?
She can't say it. We really should call her a nephew. I was kind of joking, but no, I'm serious.
No, we have to call her.
I think it's you. I think it's specifically you because you touched
Yeah.
it.
B nephew.
I mean, somebody else can try and say it.
Well,
No!
they already did.
I actually did
You-
also
yeah.
say it when
Yeah,
you.
nothing happened.
Okay.
Oh, so it's me.
Yeah, that's also why Ryssus is partially
Fuck.
confused. And it was just like, I thought this was just a name.
Wait. Back to my question though. Can anybody read minds or anything? Can anybody do anything to get inside of her since she can't talk now?
I can't.
No.
I have no capabilities in that world as of this moment. Maybe one day.
Look, well, you guys will have 2 weeks to think about it.
As we land.
You're gonna leave us there.
We're going to wrap it up.
As Natura's bleeding.
Did you heal her at least?
None.
We will see you guys next time.
Or we won't, because we'll all be dead.
Yeah,
Caine gets
Natura's
us
gonna
killed.
die because he's gonna make me say fucking the thing again, and I'm not gonna say it. You.
No,
Fuck!
I'm gonna
Okay,
I'm gonna
also,
get
I'm going
you-
to say this real quick. It is 60-12 of damage. I rolled 51 damage on Rania.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Out of 72.
She said goodnight.
Hulk shooting.
I dropped.
So I can't. Oh fuck. Okay.
Are we still on? Are we still going? Or did you?
I know, I've not ended it yet.
Okay.
That was my last thing. So, let me get over here. And end these at
That
the
was
same
crazy.
time.
My pump.
I cast sleep on everybody.
Good night.